Oliver and Allen all teamed up
Don't
to
say
jump
Oliver.
Thragg.
Don't say Oliver. Don't say Oliver.
All right, we is back.
Why you always trying to put kids in men business? Like, what is Oliver going to do?
I'm saying they need every
Volunteer.
advantage they can
That
get, and it's still not going to help.
That's not as clear.
In the great words of Conquest, you should have used him to come up with a plan. You maybe would have been able to outwit him.
The great words of conquest.
Conquest is the greatest Viltrumite ever.
All I'm saying is, bro, like, Thragg took a full force punch from Mark. All wind up straight to the head. Nothing.
All right, people. Welcome back to Freestyle Anime Live, where we gonna be talking about why you don't put a nigga named Thragg. But his hairline is that crispy, you leave him alone.
When he looked like Osborn from, the Spider-Man 94 series.
You think he got waves, low key? They just didn't animate
They
it?
just didn't add it, bro. He
He
just need to brush it.
He got those little, like, those accents that the barbers give you sometime right at the front there.
I'm trying to tell you.
But before we get into all that, man, I'm your host, Rico, with your other host, Ty, and your host, CJ, and your host, Ma. And we got a special guest in here in the building from the LT podcast. Martin is back with us, and he got a new pod on the way to you. Was it MOTW?
Moment in time. MOT.
Moment
Good.
MOT.
Yeah, MOT.
I play flag football. There's a team called MOTW. Yeah.
Yeah. Easy to slip off the tongue, man. So,
Yeah, man. But if y'all been here for a while, y'all recognize Martin. He's one of the OGs over here.
OG.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what?
for sure.
Great times, man. Great, amazing times, actually.
Exactly.
What?
Like I was saying,
Wait, we're not gonna get you.
We're not jumping in.
first.
Nah.
We go
Start
ease
off
into
with it.
Invincible.
I feel like that's the
alright?
most. I feel like that's the most
You gotta
hype thing out
tease
right
them.
now.
You want to get to that, or you want to get pissed off first?
Let me see what y'all got to say.
Let's just say, if you came here for the Invincible stuff, just
Y'all
we gonna
saw
get to
something
it. Just
for
stick around. Stick around.
Yesterday, I brought up this matchup in Discord, and it split the room. Who do you have in the 2v2? Kid in Law or Zoro and Sanji? And Tiger.
Easy answer, bro.
Bro,
Easy.
Ooh.
answer.
Let's go.
It's
Martin's
you
the
got?
guest. Martin the guest in the house. So let's go with Martin first.
I'm going with Sanji and Zoro, bro.
All right. Mo, who you got?
You got Sanji and Zoro. Are we talking about are we talking about at the time of current where they're at, or where they ended at Whole Cake Island?
Yeah, the images were current, so
Current selves.
Current self right now. Nah, I might got Kid in Law at this time.
Rico.
You know Zoro's going to carry Sanji, so it
Oh my
seems Zo Sanji.
I think it is easily Zoro Sanji.
Who you got, CJ?
I think it's Kid in Law.
Kidding?
Yeah, I think it's Kid in Law.
I think 100%. I think it's Kid in Law.
Why?
They just got more showings. They honestly, the only reason
More
why I
showings?
feel like they got better feats. But the only reason why I think a lot of people are going with Zoro and Sanji is because they're on Luffy's crew. We see them all the time, and we can see them grow. But I'm just like,
That's not one.
Anyway, I'm going. I just
Bro,
think the
I really
tag
feel
team
like
of Zoro and Sanji, when they do actually do combo attack, they're pretty deadly.
I don't think Zoro has more output than Big Mom, and they was tanking Big Mom hints. I'm sorry.
No, they were surviving
Yes,
against Big Mom.
and
I will
all you
stand
have to do.
by. I will stand
If
by.
they can survive Big Mom, they can survive Zoro.
No,
No, because
when
they
I mean
can't-
surviving, they were like, hey, one more hit, we dead. They weren't like thriving and taking the
that
hits.
doesn't even matter
Still won.
because at the end of the day, they didn't beat Big Mom. It was a ring out, bro.
That's all
It
they
was
did.
a ring out.
Where's
So-
she at?
No, that's not the point I'm making. The point I'm making is in a battle with Sanji and Zoro
Okay.
versus Kid and Law, they don't have that same win con, which
not?
means that they gotta handle it.
What do you mean? They don't, yeah, but it's two weaker opponents. Zoro and Sanji do not have the survivability of Big Mom. I'm sorry. I'm not going to hold you.
Yeah,
They
but
don't.
what you're assuming and thinking of, bro?
We've seen Zoro and Sanji get knocked out by less.
No, what you're thinking of and talking about is pretty much, to me, you're thinking of they're gonna use their combo attack against them. I don't think that's gonna happen. They're gonna separate. They're not gonna use their tag team like they did Big Mom because it was 2v1. This is 2-on-2.
Why would
I think
so
it probably would turn into a 1v1. One Piece always does that.
Yeah.
But
why would it?
I feel like that's just how they fight in general.
Yeah.
Like, it's hard to separate a nigga who can teleport. I'm sorry.
But also, again,
Shambles.
Room. Nobody likes to talk about this.
Shambles.
Nobody likes to talk about this. We not gonna bring up Law versus Doflamingo like he ain't get absolutely folded.
Yeah, that's what we
Like low dip. No. How?
We
Okay,
know
but
how.
you act like
How
Zoro and Sanji wouldn't got folded at that time. Time out.
No,
Time
no,
out.
no, no, no,
You
no,
ain't
no,
gonna
no,
act
no,
like
Wait,
Sanji
wait,
and Zoro
wait,
would
wait.
have got folded though.
Exactly.
Sanji was doing a much better showing against Doflamingo, bro.
No, he
before
was
he
not.
left.
No, he was not. No, he was
That's
not.
the
Even
first time
even
he-
even look,
Nah,
even
nah,
Sanji looked
bro.
at you. No, he
He
was
was
not.
doing a much better showing. than
Sanji
me.
No.
is my dog. You know
No.
that.
He had to step in for that
No.
Law.
Sanji
No,
went
he was
up
not.
there, hit
No.
Doflamingo with a kick. Doflamingo was like, "Oh, you're pretty strong." Slice. Sanji was done.
Here's what I'm saying.
No, say I'm right or wrong.
No,
that's what
I
happened.
didn't make that point. Rico made
I
that
did.
point.
Is
I'm
that
making a
what
different
happened?
point.
Is that
Yes,
what
that's what happened.
Okay, then.
But I'm making a different
here's
point.
But no, that's not my point. Here's my point. One, yes, Law and Kid got stronger from Dressrosa. Why did Law get stronger? Because this is Doflamingo who is afraid of Jax. You know what I'm saying? This is Doflamingo who is afraid of Jax. Jax is nowhere near Big Mom's level. If you're telling me Law that lost to Doflamingo, who was afraid of Jax, went up against Big Mom later and didn't get any stronger, that's cap. I'm sorry, that's cap.
I can agree with
is nowhere
CJ's
near
take, man.
Big Mom's level. That nigga's wash.
The reason I don't agree, Warren, is because it was a tag team fight. It wasn't just Law versus Big Mom by himself.
No, it wasn't.
That
It
would
was
have
Law
been a
and
different
Kid.
outcome where Big Mom would have dominated either of them on a one-on-one.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Big Mom would have dominated Sanji and Zoro on a one-on-one. I'm so confused.
But if we look at who Sanji and Zoro took out separately, King and Queen, how would is the Law packing up King that easy?
yes,
Nah, I don't think so.
I feel like you.
Also,
I think so. 100%. Here's something else that I'll give.
He's afraid
Here's
of
something,
Jax.
I don't know if Zoro.
Because when he
I
was
got
Hold
something
on.
though.
Let Mark
I
go,
don't
let
know
Mark go.
if Zoro. I don't know if Zoro or Sanji is also surviving a blast that Kid might put out with that final attack. And the reason I sit there and say that, we saw a combo attack between the two Yonkos. I'm not saying it's as powerful, but hey, only Shanks was able to deflect that attack. It pushed down that same blast, pushed down Big Mom, even though it was a help. But what is Zoro doing? I don't know if Zoro or Sanji's able to
Oh, no,
handle
you're
that.
talking about the
So,
rail
and
gun.
I-
His
and
rail
so-
gun.
and-
Okay.
But no,
And
Shanks
Shanks didn't
stopped-
deflect
so-
the attack.
I don't
Shanks
see.
didn't deflect Kid's railgun. He stopped.
He destroyed the
Kid
attack.
before he could use it.
He stopped
yeah,
it.
No, he didn't stop it. He saw it about to happen, and then he stopped it from happening.
I don't know.
He didn't get a chance
Yeah.
to even charge up.
I'm sorry.
Pretty much.
and
So yeah,
also,
what I'm saying though.
Kid and Law.
Yeah, go ahead, CJ.
Law went against Blackbeard. He lost very, very much easily.
But
But
he would have won.
and
Yeah,
then Shanks also got one shot by Shanks.
Kid got one shot by Shanks.
Got one shot by Shanks. But I'm not. If you swap Zoro and Sanji at any of those positions, the same exact thing is happening.
Disagree.
Very much not.
Especially because they don't have double fruits.
Yeah.
I definitely disagree.
Well, who's they?
I think
standing
Zoro or Sanji would beat Blackbeard there.
up? Cap. Big, very, very
No,
much cap.
hell
They don't
no.
even need devil fruits.
Hell no.
Zoro.
I don't
and
think they're
Sanji
surviving.
They're losing to Whitebeard's fruit easily. Done. You don't even need to use the darkness fruit. Wow, that's it. That's over with. What are you talking about?
Yeah, okay, but they're
What
gonna
are you
lose.
talking
They're
about?
gonna lose to the Trevor Fruit, but Jean Bart didn't. What?
Yeah.
Jean Bart stayed on the island, like, pushing through it, but Zoro and Sanji can't.
Because
Get out of here, bro.
Here's the thing,
Get that
bro.
bum Blackbeard out of here, about to fall into the water, bro.
Here's the
Sanji
thing.
would have kicked that man into the ocean. Done. He's done.
Here's the thing. John Bart, because first of all, Blackbeard was doing a wide variety, a wide attack because first of all, it was many of them on the beach. He was just doing it in terms of I'm gonna hit all of you. If it's just Zoro there or just Sanji, one focused. No, they're not surviving.
Nah,
that.
he gonna get speed blitz, bro.
By
What?
who?
Zoro or Sanji?
No.
I don't see that happening.
Man, this Blackbeard Glazer over here. Whatever, bro.
So you think Law?
So
You think
the
Law and Kid
same-
are faster
hold
than
on,
Zoro
hold on.
and Sanji?
The same nigga who reacted to a Seraphim Mihawk, a Seraphim Lunatian Mihawk, or Lunarian Mihawk, who are known for speed, is getting
the same one that couldn't beat Zoro while he was holding somebody.
who. First of all, that was because he actually put him on. He put him down.
Then he
not
threw
put
him in the air and caught him back, bro. What are you
He not
talking
put him
about?
down. But
Zoro was not
We're talking
struggling
about
against
speed.
S-Hog.
Are we talking about skill or are we talking about speed? I'm saying
I'm
Blackbeard
talking about
reacted.
both.
I'm saying Blackbeard reacted to the speed of S-Hawk,
Yeah, I'm
which
saying
is a
S-Hog is not that
speedster.
fast.
but he's about the same speed as Zoro. What are you talking about?
What do you? Again, I'm
Where
standing
did
by.
you
Zoro was completely dodging and avoiding every single attack he had
Yeah.
while he was holding Kaku.
But that's attacks. I'm talking about like distant wise.
Okay,
First of all,
what?
Black didn't even know S-Hawk was coming. He was like, S-Hawk just swooped in and tried to cut this nigga, and this nigga put up armament hockey and was just like, oh shit.
And again, we don't even know if they can use
All right,
Haki
all
yet.
right.
And then you cut a whole mountain in half.
We
How
gonna
you
let it
do
go.
that?
We gonna let it go. So
Like same way Zoro. Do you? Never mind.
What is it?
Nah, I don't see nothing. I'm just
It's
if
3-3.
we're talking about past Egghead You know, I'll give the slight edge to them because now they have faced superior beings, and also now they have more time with their abilities. Now, but we're just talking about strictly at the time of just Wano. I will give the
No,
edge.
we
we
talking
were
about
talking
current. What
current.
are you talking about?
Oh, but Kid is dead.
I don't think Kid's dead.
Kid's
I don't
dead.
think Kid's dead.
Kid's dead. He's in the water just like Kaido and Big Mom. All right.
He in Davy Jones' locker where he wanted to be.
All right,
coming back.
and so therefore that's what. And what I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this. At the end of the day, once they left Wano, Sanji, everybody else in the crew have not had. They have now gained their new abilities or gained new stuff, and they have time with their new ability. Like now, if we're talking about where they just got off of Wano, right? And they just had to awaken their ability. Kid and Law got their awakening ability, and you got Sanji who just created his blue fang, and you just got Zoro with his new sword. I'll give a slight edge to Law in them because they still got the more experience, and they seem like they have their awakening ability a little bit longer. Now, if we're just talking about now after they left Egghead, I think they got it because they went through more challenges and now they have more time. I'll get a slight edge to Zoro and Sanji. That's it.
I don't know. I still disagree, bro.
I still disagree. I feel like Zoro and Sanji just doesn't have anything in their bag to put down niggas who stood up against Big Mom.
Zoro has actual Conqueror's hockey. Kid has
He can't
baby
even
Conqueror's
control it.
hockey. Kid knocked out like what was it? 3 people, 3 fodder people, bro. Come on. Zoro at least
Once
can actually
again,
imbue it into Enma by the
you know
nature
who
of the sword.
actually has
That is true.
You know who actually does have pretty strong Conqueror's hockey? Big Mom.
They didn't stop them. Since when does Conqueror hockey mean you gonna win the fight? I'm sorry.
No, it just means
Again,
you
they
can put
ain't
out
win.
more power.
Ring out, bro.
With your hockey just means you can put out more power.
Hey, bro,
towards your
is she
hockey.
dead?
I don't think Big Mom
Is she dead?
Bro, they dead,
okay.
bro.
She
They're
dead.
dead. Especially,
I don't think-
they're all devil fruits. They're in the water. They can't
Y'all was
swim.
No,
sitting
they're
here,
in lava.
you would
Okay.
sit here and be like, Luffy beat Kaido, but he did the same thing. Ring out, right?
No,
into lava.
okay, but if you
Bro,
ask me if
talking
Luffy
about?
really won, I would say the same thing. It was a ring out. It don't really count. He didn't win the ones like that for real.
All right,
So
so
she get back up.
the reason we don't have confirmed bodies, bro, is because Oda's grandma. She told Oda like,
There's a million and one story. I don't know if I buy any of the stories.
But
really.
that's the reason Oda doesn't draw characters actually dying anymore because her grandma says you look at death to like it's anything you shouldn't be. killing people.
frivolously?
Yeah, so that's why he doesn't show his things anymore.
But no, I don't think that's why. I think there's a way
He
more.
doesn't no more. He used to, but he
I don't
stopped.
remember when. But I'm saying I think there's a way more pragmatic reason.
Ace
Huh?
died clearly in front of
That's
us.
true. That's true. Actually, you're right.
Yeah.
But I was gonna
That's
say,
why he didn't do
I think the pragmatic reason is so that if he wants to, he can bring them back, but he doesn't have to. So if he's like Kaido and Big Mom are dead, unless I really want to use them for something later on the
In
line.
the story, yeah.
And then you can bring them back because we never saw them die. And I think that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Just options.
And then
I agree.
But then I feel like that leaves too much plot holes because, like, how did you survive the lava? What caused them?
But I'm saying
Now
I'm saying you can explain that after the fact.
Yeah, and
you can give an explanation for it, but at least you leave the door open. If you leave it vague enough to where it's like they could be dead, you can assume they're dead. But then if I want to bring them back, I can come up with something.
another thing that
that's too
kind of
much work.
shows you that Big Mom might not be dead is her island.
What about her island?
Didn't her island like literally thrive off her giving spirits away? Because of her devil fruit power.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but,
but
they said that her devil fruit ability doesn't go away just because she died.
Okay.
Do we know that? 'Cause I remember with Mother Caramel, she had to make a new one, right? Because she made Prometheus and Zeus right after.
Anyways,
I
let's
don't know.
let's move on. Let's move on. That
Next
was a
topic.
little quick One Piece. But did you guys see the trailer for Street Fighters?
Yes. And if
I
you
didn't get a
haven't seen the
chance to
trailer for
see it.
Street
I
Fighter, check
gotta
out our
look.
reaction coming down soon.
Yeah, I gotta go watch it.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, it shows some of the like, it shows Ken and it shows Ryu and then it shows like the prominent. I'm sorry, Chung Li does not have the thighs that I thought Chung Li would have.
CJ ain't seen no thunder thighs, bitch.
Do y'all support?
There is no real life thighs that big. I'm just like Ty obviously hasn't been outside,
Bro, like each one of her legs is thicker than her torso, bro. What are we talking about?
Proportional woman out there like that.
No,
Go ahead, Mario. What was your question?
Are y'all like fans of like video game movie releases? Because they're coming out with a Call of Duty like adaptation. You know,
Call of Duty? I didn't even
Did y'all hear about that? Yeah, I heard about that. So
I
Call
think
of
that they
Duty,
can do really good.
Street Fighter.
It's a
I
military.
mean,
Of course they
back
can,
In the
I mean.
day, back when a couple like 10 years ago, game adaptations into movies used to happen very commonly, and they used to be always trash.
Yep.
They used to be so bad. I remember a video game would come out, it'll do great, and then like a year later, oh, this movie's coming out. I'm like, okay.
You know what I think pioneered all that? I feel like it is Mortal Kombat, just like Ty just said.
Yeah.
Like Mortal Kombat pioneered all that. Yeah.
Because Mortal Kombat, the movie, the latest movie was all right.
Some of them were funny back in the day. They were like movies you would have fun watching because you didn't have to take it too seriously.
And some of the games will also come out as animation too, as well, before they were tested. Like
the animated ones are way better than real life. Like DC
like
was
the
killing
Sonic
it for I think 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think the fans saved Sonic. I feel like Sonic was on a downhill slope.
Sonic was about to go bankrupt, or was
They were Sega was losing the war.
We could not let them do that.
The games were getting bad. The like honestly, like I saw somebody say that like no series has survived like max. What's the word I would use here? Like just downhill, just continuously downhill. No series has survived that as well as Sonic, because Sonic is bad game after bad game after bad game after bad show after bad adaptation over, and then it just bounced back out of nowhere.
Sonic's X was lit.
That's what I was just about to say. He's being very disrespectful.
Yeah, Sonic X was lit. Sonic Boom lost me.
Ass.
I didn't watch Sonic.
I came back on Sonic Boom. I hated it at first, but I went back and I watched a couple of them. Okay, this is actually funny.
Now I will say this, Ty. I will say this, Ty.
Worthy.
And I think we all can agree on this. Sonic has some of the greatest music you ever hear sometimes.
That's true.
Some levels I'd be like, hey, what is this? All right now.
Forgotten Lands with the metal OST, bro.
Stop. You are.
Man, those tracks were fire, bro.
Sonic had his moments, but I'm just saying. Besides
Go ahead.
Sonic,
No, you go ahead.
Yeah,
I
I'm
got
saying
you.
Sonic
No,
has
back to
moments,
like video game adaptation movies.
video game adaptation. Sonic movie's great now, I guess.
Yeah.
But then
No, it is. It is. I be watching that thing. I was in the theater.
doing really well.
yeah.
One thing
I was in the
see
theater
is-
with little kids. Go ahead.
Is that is a beef that I like reading over is Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, Xbox. Reading those type of beefs and what they did and how they grew from different trees of like someone who came in saying, "Hey, we got to switch this," and somebody's like, "Nah, this way's good," and then they go out and they build it and they're like, "Damn, you just wiped us out."
We got to switch.
It's bad interesting.
Oh, you know what you just said though, with the adaptation, with the game,
We gotta
I can
switch.
see what
He's talking about the Switch, the game. But go ahead, Mo.
with Mario, the Galaxy movie that just came out not
Mario
long ago.
Galaxy.
I can see now we're gonna get more movies like that too.
I hope
Adaptations
so.
as well.
I hope so.
Yeah,
I
They
really
have
think there's
they
untapped
have
potential.
a really they can do one thing and it will make the fandom explode. Just do it. Show me Kirby. Show me Link.
What I say?
Show me all
Bro.
these. You have the potential
game.
right now.
yeah.
All
Mario's
right,
game.
y'all have listen, bro.
But I
Introducing
think-
I'm
Fox.
telling you.
But I think if they're gonna do Link, I think they're gonna do it how they already doing Mario. It's gonna be its own movie,
So
its own
Zelda?
thing. It's gonna be
They
Zelda.
have a live action Link in the works. It's
They-
a movie,
yeah,
but they're doing
there's
it
a
live
movie
action.
coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really a whole live
Yeah,
action
so-
of it.
So I don't know
That's
how it's
gonna
gonna
be
come
sick.
out, but I think it's.
Bro,
I'm hoping
they
it's good.
can literally do this. And again, if it's live action, they can just let's say he gets into a portal like Mario did.
Ooh, with the
boom, now he
CGI? Yeah,
animated.
Oh my
Yeah.
god! Hey, you see?
Let me ask you- real quick,
Y'all
real
see?
quick, I don't know
Have y'all
if you
seen
go
the
next.
Avatar series?
Of course.
Huh? Okay,
Yeah.
with the Avatar series with the CGI, I can see them
Wait,
doing
the
something
blue
like that.
people? The
Oh,
blue
you
people?
mean that one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that one.
I don't.
And I'm talking.
That-
you saw.
Mm.
If you watch, I'm just talking about not talking about necessarily the movie itself. I'm talking about the CGI and the production and how well
Oh,
the
make it,
quality
like,
they
really
took you to
real?
that world. I can see they doing something like that. If they doing it live action and they put the quality behind it, they can really do that with Zelda, with the Zelda
Yeah,
series,
that's
with Link.
expensive as heck, though.
Yeah,
bro.
that'd be
I'm not gonna
expensive.
lie.
Brother,
Yeah,
we're
I
talking.
know.
You're comparing Avatar to Zelda, brother. That shit made
This
$1
tears
billion
too.
up there.
It
You know
takes
what I'm
like
saying?
10 years
Cheers
to
to
make
this.
movies.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying though is just the world building. How big is Zelda? You look
See,
at the
I know
Nintendo
they
series.
could,
how-
they could, but I don't. We far away from that.
Ma's the type of fan in the meeting. They're like, "Yeah, walk him out." He's going out of budget. He's like, "Well, we could do this," and then the guy's like,
We can't afford it.
We don't got the money for that, bro. Where you get
They
the money?
upstairs
for that?
looking at him too, like, "Hey,
Real
bro,
quick,
this is day
real quick,
3.
real
You
quick.
still
we
doing
just
this."
need a particle accelerator. I swear.
Everybody seems like, bro, you just pushed the project back, bro. You just.
No, but real quick, because Martin, I think, had an excellent point. We talked about this during the Galaxy review too. When I tell you a Kirby movie would print money, it would print money,
Yeah, it
bro.
would.
And it would
Without
open
doubt.
up the world so much for any other series in Smash.
All right,
Bro,
here's
if I see Kirby, they would have to walk me out the theater in a stretcher.
Here's my question for you guys. How much of the story would you care for? Should the story be good, or would your nostalgia win over whatever they give you?
It depends
I
on
need
how
the
much I care
story.
about the series
No,
depends
I
what-
need story.
and how much
The
I care about
story
the
has
series.
to be good, bro.
The story has to
Story
be
has
good.
to be good
Because
but
Super Smash
it
Brothers
also
story
has to be
wasn't really like.
consistent.
Because,
to an
because I feel like
degree.
their job is easy. The first thing they have to do, they don't have to get you to sit there because they know you're coming. They just have to get you to make it past to the second movie. Because if that first story is not good enough, everybody's gonna be like, yo,
Here's my
they
thing.
suck. They just ruined my childhood.
So again, you say you have to have a good story. I don't think so. I think it just needs to have a passing story, something that doesn't completely like isn't brain dead. I'm
just
giving you an
pick-
example.
Pick a game and copy and paste the story.
It doesn't work that
It
way.
doesn't
sometimes.
work
that way.
With Mario,
No,
it
it
doesn't work
doesn't
that way. But
translate.
here's what I'm saying. Look at Spider-Man, right? Spider-Man No Way Home. And again, I might get some slack for this. The story for Spider-Man No Way Home, I think, is just bad. There's a lot of plot holes. It doesn't make sense. I feel like the characters don't really
I'm sorry.
act in some of
This
the ways
is,
I
this is
think
the one
they
with
should.
Toby, right? Just to make sure I
No.
understand.
This is the one
Toby-
with Tom Holland. The most recent
Tom
Tom
Holland, the
Holland.
new
No,
one.
no,
The
no.
new trailer just came out.
Toby and Andrew were in this.
Oh,
one.
yes,
I'm just
yes,
trying to-
yes,
okay.
yes.
Because they're all
I'm-
like, you know, what I
Yes,
mean?
I know what you're
gotta
saying.
make sure.
But
Yeah.
they did the
No, I know. But that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. The story itself, I don't think was very good. But
I
the
see what
movie
you're
was
saying.
very enjoyable. And I think a large part of that was because of the nostalgia, bro. The references, the interactions,
Yeah, okay, I
how
can
they
see that.
leaned on it. That
No,
made the movie for me.
brother. I disagree
I'm not
with you. Okay, I disagree with you.
I
There
thought
was
the
no
story was
other
good.
way I feel like you could have told that story.
Yeah,
No,
disagree.
I
disagree.
no, I agree with him
The
because
whole spell with Doctor Strange doesn't make sense, bro.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
easier to
Yeah,
erase
that's-
all of him from existence than just to he has other spells we've seen in the past that would have been more serviceable. At least get him into the stinking school.
Ty,
And Doctor
Ty,
Strange, one of the
there
smartest
were-
characters,
there
isn't gonna
were
ask, "Hey, did you try anything else?"
There were thousands of people who know who part of Peter Parker was Spider-Man. What spell do you think that nigga has in his arsenal that's gonna stop them from coming through? That was the only way. I fuck with the entire.
And also,
story
it's not
of the
even
movie.
just that too. This spell would have been very useful against someone like Thanos, or somebody
He probably
else.
didn't know it at that time.
This is Doctor Strange we're talking
You got to
about.
remember, Doctor Strange he's smart, but you still got to learn stuff. Like you're just because you're smart, don't you didn't have a super
thank you,
computer.
thank you,
The Eye of
CJ.
Agamotto with the time
No,
stone.
he does not.
I'm saying before with
Before
Thanos,
he
he
had-
had all the time in the world to go learn all the spells. What?
But he didn't know.
Nah,
how to
it
use
don't work like that, bro. It don't.
The Eye of Agamotto don't work like that.
didn't know how to use it.
Learn every spell in the world. Nah,
He could
bro.
literally no. What I'm saying is he could freeze time.
Hold on.
Freeze all of time. Let me start reading.
No. Because see, and this is where Ty's forgetting. Do you remember how much power it takes just to use one stone? Doctor Strange is still just human. It took Peter Quill and all the rest of the Guardians just to use the power
He
stone.
used it against Dormammu.
Very small. And in Dormammu, his dimension had no time. All he had to do was implement time and put him in a time loop. He didn't really use it like that. You're talking about
No, he also used it
all
right
of
before
time.
when the things were encroaching. He reversed time to before they started encroaching. I had he used it during the Thanos
very,
fight.
very small
Oh
instance.
my
I don't
God,
think that was
yeah.
all of the planet reversing. I don't
I
know how
agree.
he did it. But I'm just saying,
Whatever.
To
the time
Ty's,
stone
to
is
Ty's
not- you're
core
not about to
point,
just
though,
freeze
CJ.
time.
To his core point, though, CJ, I really fuck with the enjoyability of the
Yes.
movie. I agree
The
with that.
enjoyability
Yeah,
was pretty
absolutely.
nice.
So,
I like
yeah.
the Green Goblin. I wanted William Dafoe
Yeah,
makes the best
exactly.
Green
I'm
Goblin.
saying William
He does.
Dafoe coming back, Doctor
great.
Octopus coming back, all the callbacks to previous characters that we grew up with that we know. That's what made the movie for me. I didn't really care about the plot all too much. It was serviceable. I was just enjoying
guess.
everything going on.
I mean, I'm not
You know
mad
what?
at his take.
I give you that. I give you that because only can compare it to right now the most recent movie. We're talking about gaming, and only can talk about the Mario Galaxy movie. And to me, I thoroughly, I can see the story didn't necessarily make sense all the way. However, I just thoroughly enjoyed the connection of how they try to tie it, where like how they meet Yoshi and stuff like that, and just Yoshi backstory stuff like that, and how they even incorporate Yoshi. Yoshi doesn't even speak, but the sounds he making and how they incorporate him was pretty dope.
Apparently,
and
that
stuff
was
like
Danny
that.
Glover.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
Childish
That's crazy.
Gambino.
Childish Gambino
Donald
was-
Glover.
Wow, that's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. How you play was pretty.
I'm gonna be honest, guys. I haven't seen it yet.
You
Yo,
haven't seen
it's-
Mario movie?
And to
gotta watch it, bro.
final thing
This
I was
first
just add
5
on
minutes
is
are good.
how they incorporate Browser Jr. was really dope. Cause I was just like, yo, I like this father son dude, and how they gonna tell you the story now, and with the cliffhanger at the end, I was just like, yeah. So I can see where there's still a bunch of plot holes, but however, I gotta agree with Ty. Like, dang, the story don't have to be perfect, as long as it's enjoyable and it hit the nostalgic moments. People are going to enjoy the movie.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, yeah.
Me
I get
personally, I
that.
feel like if you really want a game that could be a nice movie, because I seen that there's this Chinese game that was very popular not too long ago
where you have to walk down a hallway, and it's a very simple game. It's like a horror game. You walk down the hallway and you have to kind of see the abnormalities. And if you see the abnormalities, you have to turn around immediately and walk back the other way. And you have to keep doing that until you get to the end of the hallway. But usually it takes some time. But they made it into a movie. It's a horror movie now. So I'm just like, that's a very simple concept. But I guess I'm curious. To see
there are some games, bro. Like Super Smash Brothers is not a game where I would really care about the story as heavy. I just want to see
hold
how
on, slow down.
If they did Subspace Emissary, I would.
Slow down.
I feel like that's fire. If they brought in Taboo, I'm not gonna lie.
I was pretty dope. Like the beginning. What was the beginning? What Smash that was when Kirby runs away?
Oh, you're talking about Smash Ultimate.
Yeah.
Oh, if they
That
brought
would've
in
been-
bro,
been
why
good,
am I
though.
blanking on his name? Galeem. Yeah.
Oh, Galeem.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, bro, I'm sorry. I want to cook real quick. I'm just saying, you follow the Subspace Emissary plotline. You get to the end, you beat Taboo, you free Master Hand, you think you're good,
And then
you
Galeem
bring in
come in.
Galeem at the bro. That
That'd
would
be dope.
so fire. And then
That'd be-
Darkon too.
That'd be a great tie-in
Man.
for all the Nintendo universe.
Bro.
They're not gonna do it
If
though.
they made a Kirby, if they
Nintendo
made a
hates money.
Kirby movie and they made a Mario movie and a Zelda movie, that'd be a great tie-in. Everybody has to go against Galeem.
I'm not gonna. They can get the Nintendo characters for it. These third-party characters, bro. I'm sorry, they're not getting them.
You don't need
They're
the,
not
you don't need
getting
a
them.
third-party character.
You don't, but I'm saying like having Sonic pull up versus Taboo was one of those fire moments in my childhood, bro.
They have the foundation is laid. Sonic has his verse. Kirby gets a verse. Link gets a verse. You just get like the big five, right? The ones that people really want to see. Put them together and let's rock. You know what I mean? That literally, I would buy my ticket the moment it gives me an option. Pre-order it. I've never pre-ordered a movie ticket before.
Okay, who are the big five for you? We already mentioned, I guess, 3 of them here. Let's go.
Yeah,
seven.
I think
who are the big seven?
You know,
for
my first Super Smash was Melee. You know what I'm saying? So I had it on the GameCube. So my big five. You said big 5 or 4? 5, right?
Let's do 5. Let's do 5.
Yeah. I'm going Mario. I'm going Link. I'm going Zelda. I'm going. I might have to go. What's that dude's name? The kid with the hat. PK Flair.
Oh, Ness. Ooh, a Earthbound movie? That would be fire. They're never going to do it, though. They won't even release
Who am I going to do?
Earthbound
I'm going
2.
Pikachu. I'm going Pikachu. That's my
Oh,
my big
Pokemon?
five, yeah.
Okay.
Pikachu, yeah. I'm
But
just
we
thinking
already
about
have
the
movies
characters.
for Pikachu.
Oh, that's 5.
Bro, the verse is Ty. The verse is there, bro. They're all animated right now, bro. Bring
All right,
them
one
together.
more.
No, he said 5.
Who's the 5th?
I said 5. Yeah, Pikachu was my 5th one. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna have to switch out Pikachu for somebody though, because I know one that would make a fire movie. Metroid, Samus Aran.
Oh,
I think that would make
yeah.
a
I have a
clean
special
movie, bro.
place in my heart for Metroid Prime, bro. I see that. You're
Samus
telling
would-
you.
Yeah, Samus would make a great movie.
Bro, I would watch the heck out of that, bro.
Samus would make a
And low key, look, I don't know how they would do this one, but low key, a Fire Emblem movie, I think would also have a lot of potential. Because people love Game of Thrones. I think you could do something similar, but with Fire Emblem, and I think that would be perfect.
Foundation
That
is
would
there,
be.
man.
Hey, I just want to say one thing, man. Quick round of applause. Because this live has been looking good.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, I just saying, man. This live sometimes be looking all
Mark, you
foggy,
ever
the
played
internet,
Elden
but it's
Ring?
been looking good.
All right, so I play Elden Ring, right?
Did you ever beat Elden Ring? I'm sorry.
No. in my PlayStation party, bro, like anytime I download an open world game, they all like, yeah, this nigga's not finna beat it. Because I don't really be having time. Like I'm doing so much other stuff, but I'm playing Crimson Desert right now as we speak, though. I'm giving that a chance.
Crimson Desert.
Crimson Desert. I
you
heard of
never
that
heard
one.
this?
Somebody recommended that to me.
I heard that one.
Yeah, it's fine.
Actually,
bro. It's
matter
fine.
of fact, I still got Martin. The last time I believe I see you playing a game, you were still stuck on Black Myth Wukong. Did you beat Black Myth Wukong?
He just told you.
I'm still in the bear.
You still against the bear? I knew it.
No, the tiger.
The tiger.
Oh,
man.
We beat the bear at the party, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, Martin. That's me.
You know what's crazy
I was
too?
just like you.
Like I went back to replay it like a good 6-7 months after it came out. They added a whole mini map. They added so many quality of life features. I'm like, y'all are spoiled now.
Yeah.
I have to just get lost.
Yeah.
Man.
I mean,
Yeah,
how did you get
man.
lost in that game? The trails were
The,
pretty
the
straightforward.
spider level, I got lost so many times, and I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I kept getting turned around. I was like, wait, this is the start.
That one didn't loop around a lot though.
Yeah.
because you can go up and then you'll come back down and be like,
Oh,
You know what I hate? Like I hate when I fall off of a game for like a month or
Yes.
two, and I gotta get back on it, and I start off and it's the boss battle. I'd be like, shit. Like I'm not like
Yup.
yo. And the
Trial by
checkpoint
fire.
is like right there. You can't even really get back, like really lock into something else. You gotta really get back in it. So you gotta get your ass whooped
I'm
like
not
10
gonna-
times.
That's killed me on some games before, and I actually just be like, I just gotta start over.
Yeah.
Like,
Start over.
Like, in,
'Cause you
in
get in the
RPGs,
rhythm.
in RPGs especially like what was it, Octopath Traveler, for example, right? Like the legit, you have to have like a rhythm. You have to
No,
know
see,
what
yeah,
you're doing and
I
plan
feel
out
it,
your
I feel it.
turns.
Yeah.
All the muscle memory gone, and I was
Yeah.
like, I don't remember how to play this game, bro.
Yeah, I've
I
seen
be
people
feeling
play
like
that.
that. I mean,
But real quick, because Rico was talking about the live looking good, and I just want to shout him out because he redid our whole setup to make sure we could give you guys the best possible product here. So big
Round of
ups for
applause.
Rico here. I want to give him his flowers.
I hope it's still looking good and you ain't just jinx me. I appreciate it. Though. Appreciate
You could
it.
have said that at the end. Anyway, but no. So when it comes to games and the adaptations, like I can see the Nintendo world
Mhm.
or the Nintendo verse coming out. Other games, not so much. I don't know. Maybe they can make a Bloodborne
Mhm.
game. I don't know.
Nah, I
That
would
would
love
be
to see a what's that one slasher game? Why is it leaving me? Ninja
Slasher
Gaiden.
game.
I would love to see a Ninja Gaiden movie.
Ooh,
I thought they
I
had
would
a
love to see
Ninja
that.
Gaiden movie.
I think so.
Did they have
Do
a
they?
Ninja Gaiden movie?
Oh, you know what they could definitely do? Any Solid Snake movie. Metal Gear Solid?
yeah.
Those would make some good movies.
Oh, while I was on the subject of the characters you were saying, Martin wanted to see. Nobody threw Ike in there, bro. Come on, man.
I did. That's Fire Emblem.
Damn,
I did.
man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, Martha with a verse though. I
Eh.
could have sworn.
Martha's
I'll
my
be
main
honest
second
though.
melee sidekick.
I'll be honest though. I never used to care for like game adaptations. I definitely don't give a damn about anime adaptations at all. Ever since I think like I'm the last generation.
Dragon Ball Z Evolution.
I knew you were gonna say it. Yeah, ever since that scarred me for life. I'm not even giving shit a chance on Netflix. Don't even ask
Yeah,
me. Don't ask me.
it's
nothing.
tough. It's tough. Nah. But let's get into what y'all been waiting for, man. Let's get into Invincible. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of things going on in there. Where's that fire button, man?
Invincible has been going crazy for the last 3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah.
I've been
And real quick,
telling
you-
people to
okay.
get on Invincible.
Me too. Me too.
It's time.
I don't know why
If you haven't yet, it's time, bro. Like,
Yes, I wonder why people don't listen. You're right. You're 1,000% right. I really do.
Yeah, man. I be trying to, you know, man.
I'm a day one man.
I
man.
will say, play me.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
You
bro.
be giving me too much homework. He gave me this one show, y'all. I wish I could talk to y'all off air. Because that bit was.
I did not do that. I just didn't tell you not to watch it. You chose to watch it yourself.
But yes, let's get into Invincible. They showed me a couple clips tonight. This guy Thragg looked like he thrashing everybody in the show.
First of all, we need to talk about leading up to Thragg because this is important. The only Viltrumite that has given motherfuckers an issue was King Conquest himself, right?
Thank you. Say it again.
The Oliver
Say it again.
slapper, you know what I'm saying? Because every
The
time you see
Oliver
Oliver, his 5 hands open up like this, and he's just ready to smack. So
Oliver is nothing but a bug to him, literally.
I will say though, Oliver is a real nigga, man. Oliver don't have
He's
no
always ready to
fear.
run up. I'm sorry.
No, he just don't listen.
No, but I'm saying he's never
That too.
ready to run up. Is what I'm saying.
That don't make you a real nigga. That makes you stupid.
He ready to squabble, bro. Every time.
I will say though,
Because you stupid don't mean you real. Because you
When
not
he-
doing nothing.
when Oliver got to that planet and Conquest was behind him with his hand over, I was like, damn.
Bro,
Bro.
quick, I didn't mention this last time. So my little brother, he doesn't like all the crazy gore stuff, and I knew the scene when Mark was coming up. So I gave him a warning, but I didn't want to spoil it. So I was just like, hey, just watch out. There's going to be a real bad scene later on, all right?
Uh-huh.
And I saw him watching it. And bro, when I tell you, I saw the Conquest scene, and his eyes were like, no.
Hey, listen, bro. Listen, bro. I saw a post that said the Viltrumite Big Five versus the Super Saiyan, the Saiyan Big Five. And I'm telling niggas straight up, I say the Viltrumites are not winning against. I got Saiyans in 4, nigga. They're not being shit.
I don't even got Saiyans in 4. I got Saiyans in 1. Give me Vegeta.
Like-
Give me Saiyan Saga Vegeta, and he takes out all Viltrumites. I'm sorry.
Of course, bro.
Low key Cyberman fodder. I'm not gonna lie. Cyberman fodder. I'm sorry, bro.
Cyberman can
is
take out
hard.
Viltrumites. You're disrespectful. Hey, but I did see a post that said Krillin could beat half the Viltrumite army as well. Oh, hey.
Yes, I'm pretty sure. Now,
You saw how hard Thragg hit Nolan earlier?
Yeah.
Krillin been doing the same thing to Thragg. I'm sorry. Yeah.
If I ever saw
we've
that time, I would be
We've
sick.
seen punches in Dragon Ball Z, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. We Thragg hit that motherfucker Nolan hard.
Yeah.
Nolan, you got your rock.
No, the
we
second,
seen
but the
stronger
second
hits in
punch.
Dragon
Yeah.
Ball Z, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen hits in Dragon Ball Z that other people on the other side of the planet is just like,
Yeah.
damn.
What was that sound?
Damn. Damn.
No, I'll be honest though. I knew Thragg was a real fucking problem when that. First of all, you know who is the realest nigga ever, and I know he black. Space Racer. I fuck with him.
Yeah,
I love
bro,
Space Racer. You gotta know when to get the fuck out of there when you can't win. I fuck with Space Racer because you know what, bro? What the fuck are they doing against a Kamehameha? They're getting blasted, bro. The Space Racer got a gun. When he reloads it, they fear this nigga. They're like, yo, do not let, fam, they jumped him.
Don't let this nigga aim that shit. And the funny thing is, when you do see the barrel of that gun, you're just dead. That's when you saw that
That
bitch,
man
it was
that
just like,
that grabbed the motorcycle.
gone. Like there's
Yeah,
no
it does.
surviving it too. It's like there's no healing,
And it's-
no nothing. Your body's just eviscerated.
He's like, it's crazy how he's dead ass paired to the fucking motorcycle and the gun like Bluetooth, nigga. This shit is crazy to me.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Now he did get his shit rocked though.
One thing I wanted to point out too is what is that glass made of? Or a Viltrumite?
Oh, they had to push that shit 3 times.
I'm just.
It's, hey,
I'm
bro, it's
just
built
saying,
for
bro.
space.
Yeah,
It's
it
built
is,
for-
man. It's-
but
it's
no,
built.
since we're on this topic, we gonna first of all, I just want to bring up this quick. All the niggas that was in that assault and put up no numbers. I got 2 people to talk about. Oliver, you didn't put up no numbers. I'm sorry. Oliver, you never put up numbers. I'm tired of seeing you here. You should have stayed your ass at home. You don't put up numbers. You don't contribute. The best contribute you had was help them push a spaceship into space. They could
What
have
was
did
that
that
training
without
with
you.
Nolan for? I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping to
Bruh,
see more from
Nolan
Nolan. What was the
training-
training for?
Nothing, bro. You might as well have been AI and just been like training, practice. You should have been AI because you didn't need practice because you need to go home. Second of all, Zoe, I'm as cool as Zoe is, I'm coming for you next. Zoe,
She's a
what
support
are you doing?
character. Y'all play
Nah, bro, she put
Legends.
it
What are you
She
doing?
put it work.
Y'all
No,
play
she is
Apex
not. She is not
Legends.
being used to her full
Listen,
potential.
man. You
She's
know she was
lifeline.
like,
Bro, she was. I got nothing, bro. All right, yeah, you blew up 2 Viltrumite fodder. Oh my god.
Okay,
Nah,
you
she
want to know who
crazy.
really didn't put up any numbers in this fight at least? Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna try to take everything from him. Mark, what he did in this last
He
fight
was
with
coming
Thragg.
next.
He killed
I was gonna
Conquest.
call him out next. You thought he was
Conquest. Hey, Todd, him killing Conquest was like 500 points. Imagine Conquest in this battle right now.
Oh yeah,
That would be.
That'd have been that. That'd have been that. That'd have been
Yeah.
that. That'd have been that. So
Fair
I'm
enough,
giving,
fair enough,
I'm
fair enough,
giving
fair
him
enough,
grace
fair
for
enough.
that. Because you took out my boy Conquest. But going back to Zoe. Zoe, what are we doing, baby?
Her best.
She's-
What are we doing?
Her best.
CJ, she
bro.
is a support character. You play like you
Listen,
play
listen,
Apex
listen,
Legends.
listen,
She's a
listen,
lifeline.
listen.
Oh yeah, she no. Wait. I got it. You know what she did?
What?
She saved Space Racer.
Okay, good point. We go in there. She gets special darts that make Viltrumites lose their abilities, correct?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right? How many darts she had? 8?
10.
She had 10? Why only 10?
Because that's how many they can make.
Well,
Why?
she told her.
They
She
said it
told
was
she
extremely
they told us
hard
it's
to,
hard. Yeah.
isolate and purify.
Okay, here's my thing. You went up to Space Racer with your suit, touched some foreign glass you've never seen before with your suit. Fixed. Fixed. Suit, save him. All right, analyzing. Fixed.
I have an excuse to make, but
you
you're not
had
gonna
the
like it.
ability to make foreign glass that you never seen before. You don't know where it comes from. Obviously, it's hard as shit because it took 3 abilities, like 3 hits to break it. But you can't take this and make more than 10.
No, because they specifically said it was extremely hard to refine and process it. They've been working on this stuff for months.
Okay,
and they
but
only
you
got
have
10.
it now, though. You have it now, though.
I don't think she can just recreate it like that. I don't think that's how it
Yeah,
works.
she
You have
can.
the
She can.
recipe.
I don't think
Honestly,
she
they
can.
did it. You have the recipe now. They did it.
I don't think that's how it works. And it's
Brother,
not
this
even
is
necessarily-
this is not the boys where they have a fucking virus that could kill all superheroes. This ain't the same thing, brother.
They
This
know
is
it's
something
called the
different.
Scourge virus. They got that.
Real quick. Let's go in order though, because there was some interesting stuff happened at the
Because
beginning
why
of
would we
the
not bring
episode.
that? That's another thing. That is Thetis. You on the what's his name? Goddamn it, Thetis, right?
Thetis, yeah.
Thetis, you on the chopping block too? Because why didn't you bring that?
Because it would have taken them out too. Nolan, Mark, Oliver, and him would
We
have all
gotta make
died too.
sacrifices. We gotta make some sacrifices. We gotta make some sacrifices, bro.
Well, go ahead, Ty. What were you gonna bring up?
No, but I was gonna say because there was some one. I want to throw this out there. I think out of this season, this episode had the hardest Invincible drop. We will show the Viltrumite Empire that they are not.
No.
Which is the hardest one this episode.
No.
This season.
This
There's
season?
many Invincible
I thought
drops.
you
but I
said
think
last
that
season.
one.
This season.
Oh yeah, this season, yes, that was the hardest one. But
I don't
my
know
favorite
if you
one is
guys-
still Powerplex.
Yeah, Powerplex is the best.
That Powerplex is hard as the best. He was just like, this man whip, and it kept popping up.
What you got, Martin?
I don't know if you guys know this, and I just found this out. But we all know the dude. What's his name? Thetis.
Thetis?
He's
Yeah.
Optimus Prime, and then
Yes,
like
yes.
you know,
I
the-
know
yes,
this
yes,
too.
he's-
the dude is Megatron. I know they know what they
Argol.
doing, man. Argol's
Argol,
Megatron.
Megatron.
Yes.
Slick with that.
Yeah.
It's slick with that.
Bro, I could hear it. I'm like, yo, there's no way, bro.
Megatron.
Yeah. That was amazing.
Thetis,
No,
I'm
I
still
will
mad
say-
at you. I'm still mad at Thetis because he should have been putting up numbers way before. This nigga was like the third strongest Viltrumite ever, and you still couldn't. Why were you behind the desk for the entire time?
You chilling, bro?
He was behind
I'm gonna
the
be
desk
honest,
the entire
bro.
time.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Thetis was dead ass waiting to see. Okay, can we really win this shit before I press this button and like end y'all, bro? I really believe this shit because look at how he was fighting, bro. He was like passive.
true.
He punching people. Okay, cool. You got like 3-4 hits in though, bro. You've been off screen. Mark and Nolan putting in work. Oliver just trash. But Space Racer, my nigga, he putting in work. I feel like Thetis, because remember what Thragg was saying to Nolan. He was like, "Do you really think Thetis will let your sons live too? Right? Like, do you really
Right,
think
right.
he wants to kill all of us
All of
out?"
them.
Type shit. So he was like, "Do you really think that?" So Nolan couldn't respond because he don't trust this nigga. Me personally, I saw a tweet that said him dying was necessary. I agree.
Yeah.
It was.
I agree.
Because
for the
you
story
guys
to go
saying
on.
he would have backdoored basically.
Yeah.
If
Oh
he
yeah,
had survived, he would've
100%.
backdoored.
100%.
Yeah.
Because you got to keep
Yeah.
in mind too, even if he did trust Nolan, Mark, and Oliver, right? They're gonna have kids eventually,
Right.
And they're gonna have
Yeah.
kids eventually.
The
Are they
Viltrumites are
gonna
going to
be
come
good?
back. So yeah.
And they live for freaking ever too.
Damn,
Yeah. Thetis had to go.
you had to go.
Don't get me wrong.
I'm just very disappointed in my nigga Battle Beast. He didn't get a chance to shine, but it's okay.
And they robbed him. Robbed, bro. They had to fight in space. They could have
He
brought
was-
it down to the planet.
He was on the
the bench.
honestly, bro. Honestly, you didn't even have to blow up the planet. You came with 6 Ragnar. Just release them on the planet. Where they going home to? They not going back down there. They not going back down there. Those
No.
shits were monsters, bro.
They were putting in work.
They was putting up more numbers than Zoe and Oliver. How you gonna let
I'm
the niggas
telling
come
y'all.
off the bench and put up more numbers
I
than
think they
you,
put out more
Oliver?
numbers than anybody
Oliver.
else. Who else got more numbers?
Y'all see with Zoe, y'all don't see that there's Zoe's just a corners 3 specialist. Y'all don't see that she's actually doing the dirty work.
Bro,
If
she's
anybody follow
Actually,
your
low-key, Thragg only got one.
Yeah.
Thragg got a couple of moments, brother. When he Space
not
Racer
moments,
shot
I'm
the
saying
beam,
bodies.
he didn't even
Bodies.
flinch. I was like,
That's
this nigga is different. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I said. And then like when Nolan went to punch him and he just barely moved and then turned and he loaded the punch up.
Ooh. When I tell
Yeah.
you, bro, I saw that scene. Nolan was like this big on my screen. You.
Bro,
That man
you
was
know the
catching
punch hurt him,
distance,
bro.
and bro, nobody talks about the fact that Nolan was getting up and Thragg was already there. You didn't even hear that nigga coming. That nigga was just like, I wanted to talk to you. Nigga,
No, you know when a nigga get hit punch real hard when he go.
no, for real.
You
I
put
will
Yeah.
say
But
this.
that uppercut still, that's
Yeah.
the uppercut.
I was
Yeah,
like,
that was
Nolan
crucial.
recovered real fast. I'm not gonna lie. He didn't make Thragg see. He was like, yeah, that ain't no.
Oh,
You know
really
what that is?
quick though.
I hate that.
Really quick
You know
though.
what I
I'm
call
gonna ask y'all
that?
something really quick.
That's just veteran. That's just veteran.
Yeah, I want to ask y'all
He
something really
can't-
quick.
He can't look weak.
Go ahead.
Do y'all? I want to talk about just briefly. Nolan's character development might be on the same level as Vegeta. I was just talking to my boy about this.
Yes, I
It
seen
might
that
be.
somewhere. I seen that
It,
somewhere.
it might be,
I
bro,
agree.
because
A lot of people were saying that people won't forgive Nolan for what he did, but will forgive Vegeta all day.
In
every
fact,
day.
I think Nolan is better, low key.
You think so?
I think because my thing is Vegeta never said sorry. Vegeta I don't think really
kinda
feel
true.
bad about what he did.
No. During the Boo saga, he kind of alluded in a minute to it.
Yeah, when he was talking to his son. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
When he was talking to.
And when he
Who
was
was he
giving the
talking
speech,
to?
I think he was giving the speech right before he was about to blow himself up.
Yeah, but
No,
who heard-
what you're thinking about, CJ, is when the Fusion Reborn movie, when he was in hell, he was regretful. I think what it is, we don't need to. He's prideful, so it's perfect character for him
But
to
he
not
never
say
told
sorry.
nobody sorry.
Yeah. I don't think Vegeta's the type of person to say it though. I feel like he
I
shows
don't,
it. in
don't get me wrong,
actions.
this is not a shot at Vegeta's character. I still love
Yeah.
Vegeta's character and how they represented it. I just think Nolan is more on the redemption line, where I feel like he's intentionally being put in situations where he gets to reconcile with those that he harmed, and he gets to make amends for those things. Because where Vegeta is more of a consequence of who he is as a person.
Yeah.
Like he just fights, and it just happens
Well,
he gets to fight the threat.
Look at the upbringing is the same way too, because like Saiyans,
Yeah.
they're
Viltrumites
trying.
were worse.
The
They were worse.
Viltrumites 100% were
than the
worse.
Saiyan. I think
Yeah.
Vegeta
we know for a fact Vegeta dad loved him. He went
Yeah.
to Frieza
Yeah.
to try to get his son back.
Vegeta was just stuck in a situation
and the
because his
Saiyans
planet
were
got conquered.
being forced by Frieza, basically.
Yeah.
Not that they weren't
Yeah,
well conquerors
they were
themselves.
world
to
conquerors.
committing
But I'm saying, it's not
genocide.
like they could.
Hold on, we all talking.
Oh, go
about
ahead, my
something.
bad.
Oh my
They
bad,
didn't
because
have
it's like a
another
delay in
choice.
the mic. So like,
Oh, okay.
the Viltrumites were committing genocide. The Saiyans weren't doing that. They were like enslaving folks to kind of, well, not
They was killing
multiple times, like
They blew
multiple
planets.
planets.
They blew planets.
Okay, they blew up planets. You know what I'm saying? All right.
But let's not forget what Vegeta did to that one race. Like the nigga,
Yeah, true. What am I saying?
everybody.
You know what? It's just not as brutal as like right now. This is more in our forefront though with the Viltrumites.
Well, no, because here's what I'll say with the Saiyans. Again, main thing is that they were very much pushed into this direction by Frieza, because Frieza was just like, yes, do my bidding. But also on the other side of it too, I definitely felt like the Viltrumites were intentionally cruel in a way that the Saiyans were at least weren't depicted, you know?
Yeah.
Like the Viltrumites were just like, yeah, we're gonna freeze your planet. We're gonna move your planet further from the sun, or sorry, closer to the sun, so it dries out. We're gonna do all these things to not just kill you, but make your life a living hell before you die.
I feel like the Viltrumites are just
You
worse,
move a
bro.
planet,
Like,
that's instant.
No, you literally see the creatures like on the planet still, and they're just like falling and collapsing over time.
I think that was like the
What'd you
same
say,
day.
Mark?
I feel like the Viltrumites were kind of worse, man. Like, look at what Nolan did to, like, in his books, right? And what they did. You know what I'm saying?
That's what
Like,
he's talking about.
yeah.
He murdered thousands or millions of beings just because he was just like, this might be a problem later.
I would
And
like
also,
to.
I'll say they were way more Viltrumites too.
I like to remind y'all that
I'm not
Space
gonna
Racer
hold
was in there for 1,000 years. Like, he was in there.
That is true.
For
But
1,000.
no, 100 years.
Was it 100 years?
Because he's like, I was stuck for 100 years, not 1,000. When Alan offered him the
Okay.
snack.
Oh, well, but look, peep this. They over here dying because they got the COVID, then they got the 19. And this nigga said, hey,
What's wrong with you?
we can't let nobody know we weak. Kill all the slaves. What? I feel like my job. I did what you asked me to do. I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping.
Hey.
That one alien that was just like, whew, and then just like taking a breath on your neck. How dare you?
Like, nigga, what?
I just inhaled.
Mappa, you want to see what I'll bring? That's what I'll bring.
I remember that scene, bro. That shit was so crazy. Bro just stumbled and just took a breath. That boy said, get your ass.
They ain't got no breaks here. Double time.
Man,
But no, bro. I'm telling you. The
But
Viltrumites,
that's like-
they
Nolan's character development, man. I feel like and this is what I say, right? I went back before I watched this episode. I went back and watched what he did, right, just to kind of really take it all in a little bit. So when I seen him get stabbed, I felt so hurt, bro. Like I felt like, God, I don't want this dude to die. But then I think back to when he held Mark's head up in the train station, and the train came, and he killed all those people and shit. It's just like, oh my gosh, like I feel so bad. But like, as a dad now, and Rico can understand this, when you're on a redemption arc, especially when your kids are involved, bro, and you trying to do better, bro, it's like it hurt. It hit me in my chest, bro, when he got stabbed a little bit, bro. Like I don't want him to die. I don't want it to happen. But if it does, give him a burial, bro. Y'all gotta give him a ceremony, man, because he's trying.
I mean, he gave him a dog conquest one.
Shout out Nick Conquest.
Yeah.
But it's sad
Actually
though.
saying the
when-
way the pillars were set up, that
It
the
makes the
shadows like
symbol.
made the symbol. I didn't realize that at first. That was actually pretty cool.
You didn't know?
No, I didn't see.
Oh.
I was too focused on whether he was dead or not.
That boy said, "Dad, how do we beat him?" That man looked at him like the emoji, that little emoji y'all send to like women. Was
Right.
like, we say,
don't need it.
we don't.
That's
Oh,
the
man.
neat thing.
Actually, we don't.
Yeah, man.
Because no, and once again, this is why Oliver pissed me off so bad. They specifically said, "Do not try the 1v1 this nigga. Do not go after this nigga.
Hey, bro.
You cannot take this nigga. Stay with the group." This man, as soon as he got the chance, hey, Thragg, and you didn't even try to
No,
sneak
no,
him.
no.
That's another thing. He didn't even want
Yeah.
to sneak him.
He pulled
the
hey,
Luffy.
Thragg. Or no, what he
Nah.
called him? He said, "Hey, dickhead."
He be like throwing out these fucking Spider-Man type jokes, and they
Bruh.
think about Spider-Man is like when he jokes, you're actually just gonna get your ass whooped. But if he's not joking,
That's when you
you
about to die.
might you might die. Like G shit.
But it's the fact. It's the fact that he threw out this joke, called this man a dickhead, and then got mad because he got slapped in the mouth. No, that's what you deserve. You got punked, right?
No, CJ, he did not get mad. There was no emotion. He could do nothing.
He did not
His
care
jaw
about
was
that.
gone. Mark got mad for him.
I will say I've been a defender of Oliver ever since the Conquest fight because I will stand by. And if nothing else,
Crash out.
No, here's what I'm saying. Oliver got 2 decent hits on that man. That's all I'm saying. Both times he sent Conquest flying.
What was the
I will
second
give him
hit?
that. The first time was the punch. Second time was when he did that drop kick to the face and sent him flying to
Yeah.
save Mark. There were 2 times. 2 hits. I was like, all right. that's
All he really
decent.
did, Ty, was give Mark some breathing room.
And that's what Mark needed, right? That's exactly what he needed in those times. That's all I'm saying. But for this fight right here, I'm like, Oliver, you out of your depth, bro. I'm sorry.
No, the
Like,
thing
you
about
saw
it
what
is,
Oliver
the one that
Conquest
got
in the
his,
rematch.
that got his
the thing
arm
about
ripped
it
off.
is, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, go ahead. What you said?
No, I'm just saying.
No, you
like,
good. I was just verifying who Oliver was.
out of his depth, bro. Because like when I tell you, right after that, when Mark came in and he full force punch, he said, "I kill Conquest. I'll kill you too."
Oh no, I saw death. I saw death, nigga. The animation when you saw the nigga Red Skull, I was like, oh hell no.
He was not having it.
On top of that, too, actually, I just realized something too. Did Oliver not see what happened to Nolan?
No,
no.
Did he
Nobody
he
did,
had
bro.
No,
Brother,
no, because he
nobody
had to.
did.
No,
Really?
no one tried to hit him. He got spiked.
Weave, spike to the plane, and then sit back flying with that uppercut, that pull like All Might plus Ultra.
Yo,
that nigga hit him with-
when he
Detroit smash.
when he punched him with a Detroit smash and the punch loaded him up towards the punch,
Bro,
the nigga was
first of all-
flying
first
for
of all-
5 minutes, y'all boys.
First of all,
Ran into
Thragg.
other people, couldn't stop.
Thragg, you not slick. I know you got arrows up under there because he looks just like Aang when he grew his hair out. I know that hairstyle. When did this nigga become an airbender? When did he become an airbender, bro?
Yeah, he
Bro,
said
he
Oliver
is not
didn't do
funny.
anything to damage Conquest on the stream, man.
He did. He
He's
really
correct.
did.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he at least contributed. You know, at least he did something. He didn't do anything to Thragg.
Yo, what's
Thragg
up?
was not affected. But I will say with the second Conquest fight, even Conquest, but that's better. That's better. You didn't do that much. You didn't do that much.
That man
I'm
said,
gonna lie.
where's the pain at? Right here?
No,
I will
Conquest
say-
said,
Yeah,
I
that
will
was a
say-
good, like I had a knot right there.
I need the next person the next in leadership that needs to be probably killed. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? In Invincible. Cecil might have to go, y'all boys. I think Cecil might have to go, y'all boys. Because
Goku does wash them off for real. Though. I mean,
compare Cecil
Goku
to like
gone.
Nick. What was it called? Nick from Shield in Marvel. Nick Fury.
Yeah, Nick Fury.
Right. I'm going with Nick Fury all day. Cecil.
Cecil need to
Why
go.
would you? Why would
Cecil
you
needs to
do
go.
that? Why would you do that? You know what I'm saying?
Cecil needs to go, bro.
Cecil needs to go,
let
bro.
me be honest. 'Cause I was able to win over Haitian Fresh in the chat earlier today. All I'm saying is with Cecil, right? Obviously, not killing Conquest was a dumb move. I'm not trying to defend that
was a
move. It was a
stupid
dumb
move.
move. Yes, it was stupid, right? But ultimately, what really changed?
They lost 2 months on that war. Millions of
And?
people died.
And
Millions of people
Spotter.
died.
We don't care about
Millions
that.
of people died.
Cecil don't care about that. That's not Earth. Mark don't really care about
What
that
is
for real.
the okay? What's the okay? Hold on. What happened? Because they were off planet for 2 months, and Thragg got to come to the fucking their
That had
planet.
nothing. That would happen regardless.
No, it would not. Because if Nolan and Mark was out there, maybe they would have spread out the Viltrumites a little more. Mark and I'm
Agreed.
not even gonna say Oliver. Mark and Nolan could have contributed way more. Guess what now, Cecil? You got the strongest mother in the universe coming to your hometown.
That
Now
was
what?
gonna happen
Now what?
regardless, bro.
You see what you
that
tried
was
to do with
gonna happen regardless.
You see what you tried to do with Conquest. A nigga that
Of
makes
Invincible?
Conquest look sweet is about to come and touch
7.
down on Earth. What now?
7 episodes, I believe.
What now? What
I
now?
agree
What you
with-
gonna
I
do against
agree.
Thragg?
I agree with
What are you gonna do
CJ.
against Thragg?
Cecil needs to be killed, man. He needs to
Mark ain't gonna
go.
do shit. I don't even call Mark. I don't even call Mark.
God, all I'm saying is, bro, generally speaking, I think Cecil has made the most reasonable and rational decisions in every situation he's been up to so far. The Conquest was his first really big fumble that I'm like, all right, you should have done that differently. I think he should have killed him and turned him into a reanimate. I think that would have been the move. I think that would have been a way better move.
Well, remember the squids though. Remember the squids that came to Earth.
With the weaker Marks, how you think they're gonna do with a stronger Conquest?
I think characters
True.
like him have too many hidden agendas, and
Exactly.
they
Yes,
think they're
thank
doing
you,
it for
thank you,
greater
Rico.
good, but in
Yes.
reality, it's just coming to bite them back. That's what.
Yes.
But the one thing, what is any other mistake Cecil's made?
Pissing
I can
off
name you
Mark,
another
being
one. The
divisive.
squid.
No,
The squid
bro, Mark is
situation.
fine.
The
Go
squid
ahead, Mark.
situation when the guy got his
The
like the
squids.
guy was the sequids. Yeah, that situation where like what was it like the barrier? I can't fully remember what happened.
The
But
barrier
Cecil-
wasn't
failing.
It was failing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cecil didn't give Mark the order to kill that dude, bro. Cecil was gonna let that shit just kind of
Pop.
like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Mhm.
So when he saw Mark
because-
kill a dude, you know, he started looking at Mark a little different. That is true.
You know he was
He
next.
was already looking at him the same way from before. That's why the whole bug
He
in
was
his ear
next.
thing happened in the first place.
He was next.
But no, here's the point I'm making with that too, because he said that Mark didn't check in with him, so it seems like he didn't have his earpiece there or whatever. Like, he just got
What
told
am
to
I
go in.
saying? Look what he did to Mark. He put a fucking bug in his head and started
that's what I'm
like,
saying.
Should.
No, he shouldn't.
He
Why?
should.
He should not.
Yes.
look at this guy.
Yes, bro.
Mark, at the end of the day, is still human and still an American citizen. You do not have the right to
Again,
put nothing in his
I
head.
will stand by the fact that Mark is an emotional kid who's self-righteous and believed himself to be the moral authority of the government.
When
you
did
don't,
that
you don't
happen?
see how that's a dangerous
When did that
precedent?
happen?
When he walked into broke into Cecil's office and said, "Hey, either you listen to me or I'm gonna make you listen to me."
Once again,
What?
the guy that Mark had to take down, because if I stand corrected, it was Mark who took down Sinclair and his reanimates, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
initially.
We're resident, right? So he risked his life to do that, right? I think I should have a say of what happens to that nigga. That nigga should be dead. Honestly, Mark, you should have
Yep.
killed that nigga. I just risked my life to stop this nigga, and he's out of jail. No, that's not happening. So now you're making reanimates with this nigga just walking around. No, that's not
Bruh,
happening.
Here's my
he
thing.
is dangerous.
Here's
Go ahead,
at least
Mark.
where I find the last thing. Real quick. The last thing I would like to say. It's not like Sinclair and Darkwind are just free to do whatever. It's like if you're on parole with mandatory community service. That is how I see it as the equivalent of.
Why
Is
did they get parole? They
Because-
shouldn't have made parole. They killed people, and and Darkwing assaulted a lady apparently. So
That's in
no,
the comics. That's not in the show.
no parole.
I just want to let killers
no
walk
parole.
around.
No parole.
And here's the difference, at least with our world and the Invincible world. In the Invincible world, we know right now, Cecil said it multiple times, there is a hero shortage right now. There are too many problems. We don't have enough people who are able to do anything about it. And we got people that can help to provide superheroes and another superhero, and you're going to tell us just leave them on the bench and not do anything when people are dying right now?
Also, I would like to point out that I forgot his name. The nigga that traveled the multiverse.
Darkwing 2.
No, not
Devil Multiverse.
Anstrom Levy.
Yes,
Oh,
Levy.
Levy. Yeah, okay.
Levy also confirmed that Mark was a good guy. That nigga said, I've been to countless of universes. Mark always sides with his dad. This is the only Mark that did not side with his dad. And you know what Cecil heard? Let's make him a puppet. No, nigga. No. Because at the end of the day, me.
But no, that was before.
Me pulling on my dad's heartstrings is what made that nigga leave. If I would have just up and died right there, Omni-Man would still be here and you'd be dead.
Yeah.
No, but you're getting the
I
timeline
mean,
mixed
no,
up.
no,
Because
no, no,
Ancient Lee
no.
became after this conflict with
Yeah,
Cecil.
I know. No. Because remember, Angstrom Levy had him on, came twice. Remember, he came twice.
Yeah.
He came the first time,
Pause.
and then he had pause. Yes, pause. He showed up the first time, and then the second time, remember, Mark went to Cecil because he saw the cameras around his house, and he was like,
Oh, is that
"What
when
is
that
this?"
was?
And then he was just like, "That's not ours," and he was just like, "Don't come around my family no more." It was already bad blood, but my point is, even still, Cecil has all these occurrences of Mark is not a bad guy, but you still treat him as a bad guy.
And again, here's another thing related to that too. I'll let you go next, Mark, because we kind of cut you off earlier. But if I have a million examples of Mark turning evil for various different reasons, and this is a good Mark, I'm supposed to just sit here and be like, yeah, he's probably just gonna stay good. When every other one has turned evil.
It wasn't various different reasons. All the other Marks went and sided with their
No, some of
father.
them killed
They was
their
the
dad.
one. Yes, but after.
Well,
like
we
the
don't
one that,
know. It didn't say.
that's what he said. He was like, I killed my own father, but he was evil after the father said, "You're a
And some of them
Viltrumite."
had like the Viltrumite outfits on from Planet Viltrumite. It's clearly
Yes,
like this.
because they sided with their dad.
Anyways. Mark, you can go ahead.
No, I can't even remember
Mark was a
what
good guy.
I can't even remember what I was. Oh yeah, Cecil. Like, listen, bro.
He
Like,
gotta go.
I feel like Ty, you have very, very, very valid points, right? But in the grand scheme of things, and we're protecting the future, right? I think Cecil is teetering on like dementia. Like, I think he's fear of like what could happen is overtaking his thought pattern. Like, you don't leave Conquest alive, right? I feel like before he was making better decisions when, you know, Mark was loyal to him. When Mark decided to part ways with the man, right? I feel like Cecil started getting a little emotional, right? Like, okay, you know, his dad did what he did.
Absolutely
Yeah.
not.
He butt hurt.
For sure. He hurt, man.
Bro, you stay out of this.
And look. He thought in his hurt ass mind he gonna keep this man downstairs as if he didn't heal and then fly out. You saw how fast he flew out that shit?
Instantly, nigga.
That goes to Cecil not understanding one, Viltrumite DNA at all. He doesn't understand that shit at all. Two, he has a controlling complex. Like, he likes to be in control.
He does. Of course he does.
Right.
And that's the kind of person you need in a position like that.
Yeah, but at the same time, though, like, you're dealing with the most
I don't know,
strongest
man.
beings
That's
ever.
the
You
type
know,
to be
you're not in
like,
control.
The government should just make all the decisions. I don't care. You got
That's
it.
not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the government should serve as a counterbalance. That's what I'm saying. It's so that you don't have all the power as an individual superhuman force. The government has contingencies for you. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
And
here's the
with
thing, though,
Conquest-
Ty. Look at the Superman. Let's talk about Superman for a second, because this is just the same thing, right?
Yeah.
Superman. If niggas didn't even know kryptonite, remember when they didn't even know kryptonite was his actual weakness? Superman was just trying to do what he can do to help people, even though people didn't like it, right? Now, take this situation for example. I agree with you. There's got to be a counterbalance, right? There's got to be some type of balance. But when you're literally the strongest being in the world, right? There is no balance. When you are not, it's automatically there is no balance. You can't control him. You try to, but what if he pushes back, and then you get the situation you're in now, right? So there is the more you try to control, the more you try to keep balance, the more you're gonna shoot yourself in the foot and release a nigga named Conquest. It's a cause and effect type of situation.
I disagree. I think there were ways it could have been handled better that wouldn't have led to the fallout. That's what I'm saying. While
I agree.
still implementing those controls and having contingencies in place.
Ty just wants him to hide it better.
Wait, listen. With Superman, for example, right?
Yeah.
What did Superman ultimately end up doing? Hey, Batman, I trust you. Here's kryptonite. Hold on to it. So if something does happen, there's an answer, right?
That was only in one movie.
No, I'm giving an example.
I get what she's saying though. I get what you're saying though, without a doubt.
Yeah, I don't agree with that
understand.
either.
I just feel like the government should not have all that power,
I didn't say all the
because
power. I
they
never said
tried.
all the
Because
power.
look, they're human at the same time, Ty. So emotions do run deep. Like the Omni-Man
course.
situation, that hurt Cecil, bro. That hurt that man. 20 years they gave to that man. They hurt that man, bro. So then now he's looking at his son like, look. I want you to think about this, Ty. Remember when Omni-Man did what he did? He flew off planet. Cecil immediately locked in on Mark. Like, what are you gonna do? You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's an emotional decision. Mark has
No,
not
it's
shown
not.
you.
That's
Mark
a
has not
purely
shown
emotional
you.
decision.
He is not. Listen, bro. Mark, it was innocent, loyal to the core, to Cecil, loyal to Earth, loved his mom. He a human being. You feel me? He got his own shit going on, right? But look at how Cecil immediately was like, I ain't gonna lie. You've done nothing to me and nothing you've done good for this world, but I'm gonna put a bug in your head without you knowing. Because what your dad just did, I gotta make sure my people are straight. That's
Yes.
that's crazy.
When Mark came back with Oliver, bro, that nigga found out about Oliver immediately. Send babysitters over there. I need this kid. Oh no, give him to us. I raise superhero kids all the time. Look at Rex, nigga. That's who he's talking about. Rex. That's who he raised. Rex, my nigga. Rex. Was that nigga was nothing until that season 2 redemption arc. What?
Listen, man. All I'm saying is, Ty, bro, like
not to interrupt.
this is like what I'm trying to explain to you is you're not wrong, but the scale of things just tip in the favor of power every time. Like imagine Goku losing his memory, right? He's a good guy. Imagine Cecil pick up baby Goku and he will make him a weapon. He would do it immediately.
Again, this goes back to the other thing too, because let's say Mark doesn't even go bad, but somebody mind controls him.
Who?
I'm just saying hypothetically.
No, he has a point, CJ. He's a point because this is why I'm not a Superman fan. Every other day, Batman gotta save this nigga because he always getting his mind control.
So I'm saying it's not even just about how Mark is and who he is.
Yeah.
Because we want to make sure we have an answer for any inevitability. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And again, real quick, to go back to the conquest thing. I was always say I at least understand where Cecil was coming from, right? Because you gotta remember at this time, they didn't know anything about the state of the Viltrum Empire, any information on them or what was going on, or that there was only 50 of them or whatever, right? So in Cecil's mind, hey, I will at least try to get some information out of this guy. What are the numbers like? Do they have more people coming? What are the plans, maybe? I can understand where his head was at.
Can I counteract that?
Sure.
Omni-Man came back to the States, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Omni-Man came back.
When
Cecil
he came
could
back
have
and said he needed Mark.
he could have easily teleported like he been doing and asked him, hey, come here real quick. Let me talk to you. Tell me about your people, man. Tell me everything I didn't know.
Last interaction he had with Omni-Man, straight for the throat. I would have
Brother, he has a teleporter. By the way, I also saw something on YouTube because I think it cost like $1 billion for him to teleport.
to do that. Yeah.
Somebody made a whole compilation from season like 1 to 3 or some shit. It was like
real quick,
$7 billion.
No, under the exact same note, in the game, in I forgot what it's called, Invincible, like the fighting game.
He can teleport.
Yeah, he can teleport in the game to fight.
That is
And people were saying,
gas. I didn't know that.
But this cost $2.3 trillion.
Because my thing is, why did Cecil even teleport to talk to Omni-Man in the first place?
He's buying time.
You could do.
He was buying time, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like number one, like he was watching the whole interaction. He's watching Omni-Man. They seen him when they flew off. He seen the whole thing, bro. He been tracking them. He could have easily, if that man wanted to know more about Viltrum, he could have easily teleported on Omni-Man and talked to him. He's watching Omni-Man go back to the crib and talk to Debbie. You don't think he listening to that conversation? He knows all, bro.
Nigga, that
You know what I'm saying?
blew up the house.
But you got to keep in mind too. This is after though. This is after the conquest thing already happened.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, but my point is, like
yeah.
I'm actually attacking the point you made when you said he didn't know anything about the Viltrumites and all that other stuff. He could have learned from multiple times. Mark was told when Omni-Man came back to the planet, he could have easily teleported and talked to him.
No, but I'm saying that's already after the conquest thing happened.
Yeah, but
So he
I'm
didn't
saying
know
though,
Omni-Man was coming back.
regardless of the fact like Conquest already escaped, he keeping that secret regardless. But you kind of stated that he doesn't know much about the Viltrum Empire, yada yada, which you are correct.
Right.
Well, he might know now because, like you said, the house is bugged. So he maybe heard the whole conversation with. Because
You know what? That's a good point. Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
You're right.
All I'm
might know
saying
now.
is, for a good hour, maybe two, Nolan was on top of this nigga's art roofs drinking a beer. You could have just, hey, give me one of those. So Nolan, what's going on, bro?
But again, he might have already heard at that point. Is what I'm saying.
I'm just saying.
If Cecil dies, I would
More
not care.
information.
I would
Listen,
not. It wouldn't hurt me like it hurt when Omni-Man got stabbed by Thragg. It wouldn't
Nah.
hurt me like that. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Because
Literally,
I
my
know.
favorite characters right now is literally Cecil, Nolan, Mark are my favorite characters right now.
I feel like
Cecil needs to
you
die.
should like not have an emotional attachment to Cecil. I feel like
Yeah.
Don't do
people
that.
like
Don't do
him
that. Don't
die,
do that.
bro. He's gonna die. I can foresee this happening. He's gonna get clapped. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen.
It's gonna justify.
Yeah, he's the kind of character I can see dying. So I'm not going into it not with that idea at least in mind. But
All I'm saying is Cecil needs to go.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Just
bro,
like
we
Cecil,
got way
need to
far
go.
off the
we
episode.
we got deep into Invincible.
Yeah,
Can
but we
talk about
didn't finish the
different
episode
characters?
Yeah.
because we didn't even get to the part where Thetis got snatched, bro.
Oh, yeah, Thetis' soul got
that
snatched.
was-
That boy took his head off, bro.
Oh wait, we skipped even
No,
that.
the actual
yes.
like when he was like Viltrumites, your home is gone. Them blowing up the planet, bro. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. They got some balls because you just saw what Thragg just did, bro. So you blowing up the man planet. What did you think he was gonna do, bro? That man said, "I choose
guess.
death." That man was crying, bro. The worst thing for a man, well, you got an emotional man who's made up his mind that I have nothing else to lose. Damn, that man held it, bro. When he ripped his head off, if y'all watch the replay, he was holding the nigga chest with his hands, bro. Like it was a basketball, bro. Like what are we talking about?
Nigga, how he put the head on display, that nigga turned around and was just like, this is what y'all got, nigga?
That boy said, "You are the next." That boy, like, God damn. Hey, look, incredible episode, man. Shout out my nigga Space Racer for getting the fuck out of there.
Hey, bro. See, Ty said his two favorite. Alan, my second favorite character after Conquest. Alan, hilarious. That nigga just like, bro, Mark pissed me off. Alan, get Oliver. Fuck Oliver, nigga. I would have straight up been like, fuck Oliver.
No, CJ, you seen the nigga face when he realized this shit just got really bad,
That nigga,
bro. His expression was like, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm finna clear."
that was the moment Alan really knew, like, yo, we can't jump this nigga. Jumping is not gonna work here.
This thing went from the diplomatic fight to this is war. It's
This is what real war look like.
Mhm.
And this is a nigga who had a Viltrumite jaw on his arm, his fucking elbow like 5 minutes ago. Alan was just like, oh shit. This shit just got serious.
But yeah,
This shit not good.
man. So they got one more episode left.
One
to
more
come out.
episode in the season.
Season finale, so next week. All right, but anyways, man, I hope y'all seen some other two shows that dropped that had some fire episodes. Damon in the Shadow Realm, and also One Piece. One Piece dropped its second episode in Elbaf. So
Yes,
y'all want to
sir.
go Damon in the Shadow Realm?
First of all, Damon in the Shadow Realm. Mark, do you seen Damon in the Shadow Realm? You said yes or no?
No, I'm actually interested in like put me onto this right now because I'm trying to.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
Okay,
learn.
first thing first.
I'm looking it up right now.
First things first. First thing first.
You know Martin.
Pedigree.
The same people who created the GOAT, Full Metal Alchemist,
Yep,
brotherhood,
she's back again. Wrote a
made
new
this
story.
anime. Made this story.
Oh,
for us.
this I'm looking at it right now, y'all boys.
Yes,
I was gonna
yes.
start this yesterday. Okay.
Yes,
I'm
you
gonna
need to
start
start this right here. Right here.
Okay.
It's going to. I'm not sure if it's going to be as good as Full Metal Alchemist. I have high hopes. I think it's very interesting. It's very well animated, very well written. You know how I am with Full Metal Alchemist. Me and you, we went back and forth about Full Metal Alchemist a plethora of times. You know how I stand by my decision of it's the greatest of all time. Because the one day at work, this one day at work, he really tried to tell me that Ed and Alphonse didn't have no character development. I almost threw my phone. It was him and Nate.
Hey,
was just like,
that episode was
character
insane.
development. I almost threw my shit, bro.
No, that debate was absolutely insane. Like I think Rod was really crashing out about Naruto.
Oh yeah,
That was
Rod was
incredible.
crashing out. Yeah, he was
Shout out
crashing
Rod. But yeah, go ahead, man.
You got to get in this show. From what we've seen, I'm gonna give you a brief rundown. I don't want to spoil it though, but just know that there's twins. They got powers, and man, it's already what the twists and turns. Because I don't know what the hell going on, bro.
One twin was getting played the whole time.
And I called it.
I'll give CJ this. The episode 1 review. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Because CJ called every single point that was addressed in this episode. Yeah. Every
I'm
single
trying
one.
to tell you, bro. I might as well read it myself because me and her, we like this. because she made the best anime out
I
there.
will say,
Do you know what happened in episode 3?
Episode 2, nigga.
He said, "You
No,
know what's
actually,
gonna happen." He's actually.
Oh, do I know what's
Yeah,
gonna
you
happen? in
got
There's a
Episode
crystal
3?
ball in your hand,
Oh,
bro.
okay. Look. Let me. Well, obviously, we're gonna get some. Finally, we're gonna get some answers. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get the breakdown of both sides that's going on right now, because obviously the people of the mountain are part of one group, and the people that left the mountain are part of a different group.
Yeah.
So, Ryu, or what was the other name for he had?
I don't know, I
Ryu
forget his
something.
last
Well,
name.
Ryu, the guy who saved our boy Yoru. I saved our boy Yoru. Is definitely going to get time to explain exactly what's going on. Yoru's going to find out that is actually his sister,
Yeah.
Asa, that was there. Cause she tried to explain it to him. He didn't want to believe it.
He did a little bit because he was shaking with his bow.
Yeah.
Like he wanted to,
But
you
really-
could tell like he's mentally like
Like-
He's like,
psyched.
I can't poke any holes in your story, but I don't want to believe it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because if he
exactly.
believes it, it kills
'Cause
his whole.
Once again, he called
Reality.
he was like, you too mean and you look too old to be you
My
too,
sister.
Basically you're too old and you look too big and you look too mean to be my sister. And she was just like, well, the food outside the village is more nourishing and I just had a jaded past, so it makes me look more angry. So like, bro, it's just great, bro, because you get the little time where he actually controls his demons right and left. And first and foremost, I called it left. That's my girl right there. To all you people who love the muscle moms, you gonna love left.
Bro, the way she pulled open those teeth, bro, I'm like,
yeah. And then he shot Shotty in the
Yeah.
bro. He knows what he doing, because even she says it later. She was just like, bro, he took out my mobility and then he took out my dominant arm. I was at the mercy of that bow, bro. He knew what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't for Asa coming to save her, she would have been dead.
Yep.
Speaking of that, real quick, I want to shout out right too, because when Asa just saw him, boom, to go kill him, he's like, yeah, yes, voice wave,
Nullified that bit.
Reminded me of Ubagen from Hunter x Hunter a lot.
Somebody earlier said that, they feel like they're Pokemon.
I can see it in a way, but you don't collect multiple. You just kind of get
Get
your
the two.
set, and then that's it.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
much. But it's a really good show. We see the god of the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Once
Yeah,
again,
the
later.
horse and the lady.
So, like I said, Ryu said in the beginning of in the episode 1, Damon's really could just be anything. So I'm excited to see all the other myths that's going to end up being. I can already see it. There's going to be other big story myths. Like I'm pretty sure later on we're going to get one that's just like, oh, one of the strongest Damons ever, Sun Wukong. Oh, what? Who? Nah, we don't need no smoke with that, bro. Brother, we don't need no smoke with
I
that.
wonder if they go into more like Japanese. I'd be interested in seeing like
Would it be
Izanagi,
Izanagi?
and like
That's
so
what we'll go together.
I do like the lore of the fact that like they have a history and all the different lords I guess they had, or what do the Daemons call him now? The
Masters.
master.
Yeah,
All the different masters
they
had,
had
and
different
then
masters
when they were
passed on.
talking to the forest god.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to know, because it seemed like y'all been like slumped for years.
It's 400 years.
Yeah, so yeah, I would like to know. That just to me has so much room for like
Yeah.
different things in the past. So I was like, oh Lord, immediately I need
So
to know what
if
happened.
the forest god is also a daemon, like, is it her and the horse?
Yeah, I think so.
Mhm.
I think
So
it's
it's
those
like-
two.
I think so.
Yeah.
Her and the horse. Okay.
Here's my prediction for next episode. I think we get a rudimentary explanation of like the
What
power
the
system,
daemons
however
are.
the demons
Yeah.
work,
Exactly.
and I think we get an inciting fight for them to show it off a little bit. That's my guess for next episode.
fight, really? Alright.
I think maybe either the introduction to a fight or something small, or like maybe training or some sort of interaction to actually show
To
it off.
display.
Because that's what they always do. They do a
Yeah.
little bit of explanation and then trial by fire. So I
This
feel like
is-
that's what we're getting next episode.
I feel
I
like
think
we really
I-
do need to get into
I-
like, what's going on here.
I'm more so leaning a combination of y'all, but more so leaning towards CJ, where we get to learn about the faction. Because
I think
one
that's
thing they
actually
kept saying was that we hear throughout the story so far on both episodes where one group were not on the same page and left the village, and we didn't hear it
Right,
again here.
exactly.
So now they're both gonna be on the ground. So I guess we're gonna learn more about that first before actually, or the Daemons will be sprinkled in between, just like now. Hey, just like how the factual separated and he was kind of explaining in the car. We may get another scene where the Damien interact with another Damien or something like that, and that's how we learn it. It'll be sprinkled in. So I
But-
think I'm
but
going more
another-
with CJ.
Yeah, because another thing I was gonna point out too is I feel like the way that they're characterizing Asa and Gabby is like it seems as if we're supposed to eventually side with them in a way.
In a
Like
way.
they're not framed as villains to me. The way Asa was crying and the way she was comforting Gabby, like it feels like, oh, you're supposed to feel sorry for Gabby in this moment.
Yeah.
And it's like it's hard for me right now, at least without another explanation, because she really was just like gobble and just murdered all of these people.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
I can see like just going based on Full Metal Alchemist, I can see where in the beginning everything the country was the good guys. In the beginning, we sided with the country. We sided with Farrah Bradley. We sided with Mustang. We sided with the Alchemist. And then who did we go against? The Ishfallen. Scar's just going around killing people.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh no, Scar's the bad guy. Come to find out, Scar's the victim.
Yeah.
So I can see where it can play like that. Like they left the village for a reason.
yeah, I'm just saying I need an explanation. Like all these villagers, these random villagers were like child sacrificers or something like that. I'm like, okay, now I understand why you killed them.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna need an explanation before I can start.
I'm not gonna
turn
lie.
around.
Watching the old lady bring back the dome and mane and the look in her eye, it screamed villainous to me.
A little bit.
It did not. Like,
Yeah, she was
I
also the
really
one
gotta
that,
watch this shit, man.
Yeah, you
man.
need to. You need
And she
to.
was
It's
the one
really
that
good.
caused their birth to be the way it was in the first place. So
Yeah.
I'm like,
and then
You
and
have
then
to
the,
hold on.
the fake Asa getting up and
Yeah.
just looking at her like, y'all look like a
but
villain.
I
low-key.
wonder why she didn't take her out there.
I don't think she has. I think there's different forms of like daemons. I feel like she just has a utility. Like I said, I really feel like her utility of the daemon is it's not really a fighter, but it has this ability where it can turn into people.
So wait, wait.
No.
Can somebody educate me a little bit on like what the daemon is? Is this like a technique? Is this
Demons they're like summons basically, but like
Gotcha.
perma summons. So it's like if like I'm trying to think of a good example. Like think like Megumi from JJK, right? How he can summon the demon dogs.
yeah?
Like imagine if he had those two dogs, those only ones he had, those are daemons, right? Same thing in this show. You can summon those two dogs to fight for you.
They're more like
Gotcha.
stands that don't go
Gotcha.
away.
And no,
Gotcha.
because
Nobody else
are
can see
limited.
them.
And stands can do anything. I don't know how limited the power
Well,
system
we don't
is
know
here.
what exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying they're like watered down stands for right now. Like imagine you had a stand and you'd be like, oh, go do this for me, go do that for me, and they do it.
They can't really.
What do you mean
There's
they
a very limited range on stands. Like they can get like 5 feet away from you most of the time.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But I'm not saying a strict 1-to-1, my nigga. I'm just saying they're like stands. Like they come. They first of all, you get your own stand.
Yeah.
They're like basically catered to your personality, to your, I guess, personality. I guess.
Yeah, they're more human like for sure.
Yeah, they're very
No,
much human.
what?
Like.
They're-
Depends.
Yes.
I mean, the teeth is different, but I guess.
No,
Yeah.
no. Oh, you mean in the Daemons? Okay,
Yeah, the
okay.
Daemons, yeah.
I was saying JoJo. Then
Yeah,
It-
they
it's
all
like
human,
it's like
but-
an Inuyasha. If Inuyasha was a daemon and the girl,
Yeah, that would make sense too.
got
Yeah.
got Inuyasha as a daemon basically.
Also, why was Gabby complaining? Because in the second episode, we seen that the teeth could lift her up.
Maybe
Like-
maybe it takes
Yeah.
energy or something like that.
I'm like, she over here like that was my right arm. Just
Because you
fly
gotta
around.
because you gotta think too. Like later on, they like shrunk down. They're like little tiny teeth. So maybe like they only have so much energy, so they could have taken her like a mile, and then it's like, yeah, we're
Yeah,
done.
they are
They're spirits and gods, basically. Yeah,
Yeah.
So it's like folklore. Like all the
Gotcha.
folklore is actually true, but instead of being like all these other things that you would call them, they're just daemons. But
Yeah, pretty
or they
much.
got different names for them. Like they're just daemons.
I'm gonna
Yeah, so-
probably let this build up and then I'll watch it.
Let me ask you guys since you
I
guys
suggest
watch
you watch it now.
since you
before
guys
get
watch
spoilers.
Sentenced to Be Hero, how do you feel like the first 2 episodes are stacking against each other?
Well,
Could this
Sentenced to Be
anime
Hero-
still
I think that's
the
Sentenced
new
to Be
anime of the
Hero.
year from
The
Sentenced to Be?
Sentenced to Be
I
Hero,
think that's
first
Sentenced
and
to Be
foremost,
Hero.
they had a whole hour-long first
Yeah,
episode.
I'm not
So
gonna
I have to compare the whole hour-long first episode to like these 2 episodes.
I'm not. The animation's also better. It's Sentenced to Be Here. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm not saying
I
like.
just think it's brighter. In
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm saying
Yeah.
no.
Nothing
I'm
brighter
saying you can compare the art. I'm talking about literally the animation, like the way the characters move. Sentenced to Be Here had way more movement and dynamic stuff
Yeah.
going
Who
on.
is this?
than
Does
the
anybody
show.
know the studio who animates this?
I do not.
Good question. I don't know
That
for
is a good
Damon's.
Because
Well,
it
no,
Sentenced to
Damon's
Be a
not-
Hero, brother. That animation, when I first watched the couple episodes, brother, I'm looking at Dragon Ball Z 2018 Broly type vibe animation, right? I love that animation style. And the animation is Sentenced to Be a Hero,
Studio
brother.
Bones is doing Demons of the Shadow Realm.
Oh, okay. Then they got good animation.
Yeah, and they're the ones that did Full Metal Alchemist too. So that's why it looks the same.
Hey,
That's
hey,
why
hey,
they did
Studio
that.
Bones, people gotta put some respect on my Studio Bones, all right? My Hero
Studio
Academia,
Bones, man.
stepping on shit, okay? Studio Bones.
Studio Bones, I think when they get the scenes they really want to hit, they hit, bro.
Right.
But generally
They're-
speaking,
but-
they're good.
I think they
But-
wait. I don't think they're in third place anymore. I think it's Mappa, Toy,
Yeah.
and what's the other
Mappa
one?
Big
I'm
Dogs.
Beautiful.
Mappa is a
Ufotable.
sweatshop.
For me, if we're talking just
Ufotable.
animation,
Ufotable.
Ufotable is top
It's number one.
You can never beat Ufotable.
Then
Wait,
I
wait,
think it's
hold on,
Mappa.
I'm sorry.
I think
Before-
it's expensive though.
Please
Huh?
educate me. I know that studio tie. What was it again?
Ufotable?
Ufotable?
They do
They're the
Demon
ones that
Slayer.
put Demon Slayer.
Okay.
They also do Fate, the Fate series. So you
Okay,
remember
yeah.
that explosion in Demon
Wait.
Slayer?
I'm still putting Mappa
Letter too?
over them. I'm still putting Mappa over them.
Toy did fan letter?
No way, bro. No. Again, Martin, we're not just talking about art direction and everything. We're talking about just animation.
Yeah, I'm putting Mappa over them, bro.
No, bro. I'm sorry.
Demon Slayer
I think
kills
objectively not.
everything out
I'm
there,
saying
bro.
this is what I'm saying. I'm saying in the Demon Slayer, for example, that explosion is so good. Like there's like real life VFX artists that are just like, this is one of the best explosions we've ever seen in anything.
He talking
Like,
about
it's
Muzan's
Yes!
explosion.
Bro,
Yeah.
the snowflake disintegrating, bro. I'm saying it looked lifelike. Like what?
No. I will say that, and I agree with that because I will never disrespect Demon Slayer. I want to turn your attention to what was it? The Utah fight. Was it the Utah fight? I can't remember. It was one where it was an explosion. Yeah, I can't remember. It was a Utah fight or was the episode before that? It was with the Megami fight with the
What's up, chill?
Yo,
forgot his name. Forgot the dude name.
With
the
Reggie,
receiver.
Reggie Star.
Yeah. There was an
Hey, chill, what's
explosion. I was watching this shit and I was just like, bro, this animation. I know animation is good when my hands go in my forehead like this, and I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
this shit
but
is crazy.
don't get me wrong, Map is still number 2 for me.
Yeah,
Map is
Mappa's
still
number
good. But it's
I
like
feel
Ufotable
still
is number
great.
one.
Like I'm just saying, Ufotable is the next thing with Ufotable too is with Mappa, for example. Like they ramp into it and then ramp down, the ramp into a ramp
Yeah.
down. Ufotable is on 10
Wait.
regardless, bro.
Same thing with Toy.
what's
Same thing with Toy. When Toy gets to do the One Piece like movie episodes, with
got
like
that money for
the
that.
whole sea when Luffy and them were arriving to Wano
Right.
with the sea, and he saw
Yeah.
Jinbei,
Yeah.
and they were going to go to the war and stuff. I was like, God damn.
I remember when One Piece first switched to that animation style. Dog, I was like, bruh, what?
Originally, Madhouse had it originally.
Madhouse
but
had it originally?
Madhouse is what Mappa is now.
Hold on,
So
hold on,
wait,
let me tell them
where
the
do
combo.
where do y'all put Period Studios? All right,
Hold
I mean,
Ooh.
So right now, chill. We are comparing studios. We just got done talking about Damon and Shadow Realm, so now we're talking about
Yeah, we were
top
talking about
three
Damon
studios
and
right
Shadow
now.
Realm.
yeah, I had asked like who was the animator for the Shadow Realms anime.
Yeah,
it was
it's pretty
Bones.
good. Studio Bones.
Let me.
Period,
What Period worked on Tokyo
um,
Ghoul, Black Clover.
Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War. Please put some respect on Bleach, all right?
Yeah,
They're decent.
I just want to also say to all the Bleach haters that's out here, whoever watching the stream, it's coming to theaters in June. The first 3 episodes, your boy will be there. They might have to take me out on the stretcher. If I hear about, the first 3 episodes is coming in theaters, June 24th to the 26th. I will be there. Bleach in the theaters for the first. This is what I've always wanted from my childhood. Y'all might have to take me out the theater in a stretcher, man. I ain't gonna lie. He say Bankai, and it's like let's say he say Bankai CJ, and then it's a cliffhanger. You got to take me out, bro. You got to call a hospital.
I'll give you Toy. It's credit because Toy with the Broly movie.
Yeah, Toy.
When-
They.
When the punch came off the snow, and then
Okay. Here's the thing, because Toei does movies quite a lot though. Mappa's starting to come in with the movies now.
Yeah.
But Toei does a lot of movies. You
Who
gotta.
did Chainsaw Man movie?
Huh? That was
Mappa.
Mappa.
That's
That was
Mappa.
Mappa. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I'm saying with
I'm telling
movies,
y'all.
there's a whole different budget and licensing and everything associated with it. So they can just do higher quality stuff. And Toei does a lot more movies than a lot of these other studios. So I think they got a cheat code going on here a little bit.
Yeah, I think
A1 Pictures too. Yeah.
I think right now, I have to agree with you, Ty, with your number one, because the Demon Slayer movie, bro. When I see that on the big screen, bro, and the sound effects, and I'm like, bro, when the I forgot her name. Why am I forgetting it? The butterfly, the poison girl, when she got her her back cracked and died, and you felt that in the theater, bro. I was like, yo, this nigga he's Thragg. Like he's Thragg. Like,
Whoa, let's simmer down there, bud.
I understand. I want to say that to see
Simmer
CJ
down there,
reaction. I want to see
Simmer down there, bud.
We know who Thragg really is.
wrong.
Yes, we understand. Yes.
He cool, but Kokoshibo, that nigga different.
Yeah, he is.
What about Kyoto Animations?
I know what they worked on.
What did they work on?
See, if I don't know the name, Kyoto Animation.
Kyoto.
I don't know that one. Oh, they did Violet Evergarden. Then they're pretty good too. Violet Evergarden is beautiful.
You got Studio Ghibli. We all know that one.
Yeah.
Studio Ghibli, bro. They animation is really good, but no
Yeah.
one ever talks about because they don't even make movies.
No,
Because,
no,
you
no.
see,
I think it's
Studio
because
Ghibli,
they
Studio
way
Ghibli,
back.
I think has the hack of they don't feel like anime low key.
They
They feel
really
like
don't.
movies.
Yeah.
Like it just. And then,
Hey, I want y'all to
way.
understand, like, my son's mother is the biggest Studio Ghibli fan, so when she rewatches this, she is going to crash out if y'all say something.
That's not a diss. That's not a diss. What I'm
That's
saying
a
is,
compliment. The fact that
yeah.
it took us this long.
I'm
to-
saying it's so mainstream.
Yeah.
Like when I was growing up, before I even heard what anime was, I knew Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh, yeah.
I knew Ponyo.
Yes.
I knew Spirited Away.
Those
Yes,
movies, I'm
yes.
gonna be honest with you. Those movies, I thought they were Disney movies when I was
Low
young.
key, yeah, they have
Yes.
that level.
Because
Ghibli
you know-
is the
you
Disney
know why?
of Japan. Like
Because of Pocahontas. Like if you look at the style, a little bit of
Mhm. Style of
Pocahontas,
animation.
I was starting to
yeah.
think, and Mulan, I was starting to think it was that.
Princess Mononoke, yeah.
Yeah.
Princess
All
Mononoke
that.
was gas.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Studio Ghibli, like that is true. We need to give them respect too
Yeah.
because they're also
They're the-
really, really good.
They're what Ufotable was now. They're the OG. Back then,
Yeah,
they were
yeah,
like
yeah,
top
yeah.
tier. I
But-
just think
Okay,
they
I
just
mean,
don't drop as much projects.
I just got Mappa
Yeah, they
over.
just, like
Photo
actually, I
booth.
think he said because I forget his name, Miyazaki. Yeah, Miyazaki. He said that he was retiring. That the Boy and the Heron was his last movie.
Was it
and,
really?
and then I heard he was just like,
Nah.
I might be working on something else. So,
All right, so
He don't like retirement.
wait, last thing. Because I
I know I'm
wanted
gonna
to.
add more studios.
Oh, gotcha. I just wanted to throw out the scene at least that really made Ufotable, like cemented them as top one for me. Was again a throwaway scene in Demon Slayer with what not Mystery. What's the Mist Hashira's name?
Oh,
You talking about, I don't know his name, but we know it's the Miss Hospital.
Yeah, but there was a scene where it was in his flashback, and it showed him waking up to go get that water in the middle of the night before the demon attack, and you see him dip his little ladle in the water. When I tell you, it was the most gorgeous, beautiful water I've ever seen. It was half a second on the
That
screen.
boy Ty.
Brother, I'm telling you, I understand you, brother.
Let me show this
But bro, like Mappa has had some shit like that. That, for example, if you want to talk the subtlety, why am I forgetting this man's name? It's been a long day for y'all boys. Nah, Yuji and what is the other dude's name? Why am I
Megami,
missing his
Megami.
name? No, the
Iguruma?
dude, the dude has the fight studio, man. I forgot his name, bro. Muchiro, is that name?
Hikari.
Hikari.
Okay.
That scene where he was like talking to him, you know, when he exposed, bruh. What are we talking about?
To be fair, again, and this is going to be a little controversial. From what I understand, I think that scene was rotoscoped, which is kind of a hack. I'm not
Understood.
sure.
You think that's rotoscope? Really?
I'm pretty sure it is. I forget. I looked it up at one point. I think it was rotoscoped, which means it's like you have people acting it out, and you just put the layers over. So I'm like,
Hey, I ain't gonna hold you. That scene still go hard to this day.
it does. I'm not going to take it away, but I'm like a little bit of a shortcut.
Gojo?
Let me ask you this
Yeah,
though.
just
Do y'all think
What
Netflix
you
have a
said,
chance to
I don't
be
know who
in-
that is.
Netflix, what Mo? What you say, Mo?
Do y'all think Netflix has the potential to be one of the top, studios when it comes to anime?
No.
You said
Hold on.
Netflix?
Yeah,
Netflix?
think about it. They have Cyberpunk, Edge Runner, that was produced by them, and
They
they
have
also,
Castlevania. They have Castlevania.
they have Castlevania. They also did the recent Black Clover movie as well too. I'm just saying, do you think they can probably?
Wait. You think they did it or it just got dropped on there? That's
Nah,
a huge difference.
No,
It's-
because
it's
the
a
studio did
produced-
the beginning of it.
Yeah.
Whatever studio produced it would have been.
It
Would have
says
been
Netflix-
Netflix has their own in-house anime producing studio inside of their.
That's why we got Netflix originals.
Yeah,
I don't think
I
so.
don't think.
I
Sometimes,
think-
sometimes they license it.
yeah,
I feel like they outsource, bro. Like I really
Yeah.
believe that.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think it's them. I think it's more
thought it was- I
outsourced. I
thought it
think
was-
they're just the middleman.
Cause I ain't gonna hold you. I still stand by Cyberpunk Edge Runners. That was one of the Cyberpunk Edge Runners to this day is still one of the biggest.
Talking your mind.
I just
Yeah, because
Found it.
Studio Trigger animated Cyberpunk Edge Runners. Because I was like, I feel
I
like
just found
Exactly.
it one
Yeah.
day and it just was a banger because
Mhm.
I still remember this. I literally had just got off work, needed something to watch, and I'm just like, man, I'm gonna
Same.
put this on just so I can go to sleep.
Mhm.
Halfway through my sleep, I'm over here on my shoulder like, what the fuck going on over there? What happened?
okay, but
It was just a great story.
Real
let me
quick,
go.
I wanna
Hold
know
on, go
too.
back to what you were just saying though. Even though yes, it was a different studio, but that's very known. It went like in Hollywood, or I get Tyler Perry studio. Tyler Perry studio, within Tyler Perry studio, there's 11 studios, and each studio has their own different name, and
So,
they might
okay,
be
let
saying,
me
"Hey,
put it
it's
this way. Netflix maybe signed the check, but Studio Trigger had the employees that animated and worked on it. Is what I'm saying.
Correct. That's called outsourcing, Mo.
Ball,
So they
you like, I don't
basically
believe that.
It's
Show me
Studio
the-
Trigger,
No,
bro.
Nah,
because
he
what I'm
like
trying to
rates
think,
watered
my
down
thing though,
before.
okay, how big is my Mapple? You say just how Mapple work on multiple projects. What I'm saying is this: in most studio or most movie production, and I'm just saying, I don't know if animation is the same way, and I could be misinformed, all right? So what I'm saying is this: if go back to what I'm saying about Tyler Perry,
Good point. Good point.
Tyler Perry, right? Tyler Perry is
Mm-hmm.
not working on movies, shows, and everything, like I said, but within his own studio, he has 11 different studios in that whole army base. That's what
No,
I'm
of
trying to
course,
keep
but
it.
those are
He
all
owns an army base.
subsidiaries. So
And
I'm
so,
saying those. Oh, go. I'll let you finish.
okay,
No,
and so
yeah,
therefore,
yeah.
so therefore he can produce so therefore on his own studio that he's got his own show working on, the Black Panther series working on, his other Netflix shows working on. I want to say, hey, I can think it's the same thing with Netflix anime. Yeah, they outsourcing it, but I think it's still probably made within like, hey, Netflix probably own that studio, or
No,
hey,
no,
that is
no.
Studio
Well,
Trigger's been around
Mark,
forever,
let me
bro.
kind of like so look at it like let's say a gaming studio, right? Let's look at Halo for a second.
Arrowhead.
Halo, yeah, right, just like that, CJ.
Oh,
Halo was
Bungie?
owned by Bungie, right? And then
Yeah.
Bungie.
Bungie
They
sold it to 343
Yeah,
Industries,
343.
right? Xbox, that's an Xbox IP though, because Xbox owns Bungie and owns Halo.
Right.
They signed a lifetime deal or some shit like that. So
Right.
they can do what they want as far as marketing goes. Like it's all broken up into sections, brother. Like when it comes down to like different studios within a studio, they have roles. So even though under Netflix, Netflix is just
Yeah.
let's say cutting the check. They just the ones that's like supplying
Exactly.
whatever they need, and then they're the ones that create it, and then Netflix distributes it.
Just like how Ty
Gotcha.
said, Xbox cut the check for Halo, but Halo was made by Bungie. Bungie is like we made it, we wrote it, we added,
Yeah.
we did all the work for it.
Mhm.
But for us to do that, Xbox gave us the money.
Yeah,
to do
because
that.
again, Studio Trigger is not a no-name studio. Studio Trigger's been around. They made Gurren Lagann, bro.
Yeah, Gurren
This is
Lagann was
Studio
Studio
Trigger.
Hey,
So,
that's
yeah,
hey,
Halo Gone is good. I
that
can't
is
say nothing
my
bad.
that is my
Yeah.
god. Like, bro, my niece. I wish she was here right now. She'll be here on Saturday, but she's she's 14, so she's a big on anime. She's getting into a lot of things, and she asked me the other day, Martin, I have a friend who I really want to get into anime. What should I start him at? I said, how old is he? He said he's 14. He's my age. I said, start him at Gurren Lagann. That's the first thing I said, and I just want to ask y'all: is that a good? That's a good one, right? For a first starting for 25 episodes.
It's a low key, yeah.
Because I think
It's
for me,
good.
it always depends on what they're interested in. But as a safe pick,
Yeah.
that would definitely be in the ring there. I have to throw
Yeah.
that in there.
I think all
Yeah.
around, it's goofy, it's actiony, it has a great story, and I think Gurren Lagann is a good medium. 'Cause I was about to say Attack on Titan. I was like, no, don't. He will stop watching that shit. Do not put him on that.
That's
Yeah.
Now, real quick, because I see Chill saying in the comments here, but me,
what?
how Chill, we gonna do this? We gonna start this right now?
JC
Oh,
got
JC
You gonna
Stab
start
got
this right
some
now?
bangers. He's right. Yeah.
We gonna start this right now?
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Y'all know what JC Stab that worked on, right?
Yeah,
Y'all know what it worked on, right?
One punch man. One punch
Don't
man.
crash out, Ty. Don't crash out, Ty. Listen. They ass right now. They got an L.
He rage bait me right now. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate JC Staff. I think it's Bandai Namco because they're the ones that are producing everything. This is a psyop, bro. They're specifically trying to torture me and other One Punch Man fans, bro. I don't know why, but I will figure it out, bro. But JC
I feel like
Staff, I'm watching, bro.
Bandai Namco betrayed me, bro. I feel betrayed by them.
Yes, man.
The one thing I was gonna say to Ma is you gotta remember Netflix got exposure, and so they give a lot of creators chances to put their work out there. So there's a lot of regular shows outside of just animes. Netflix will say Netflix original, but they're not the one who created. They just got the license.
Yeah, Ma. Like imagine you created a video game and then like you want PlayStation to distribute it. You get what I'm saying? It's that
PlayStation
same
will
kind of
got you.
thing. Yeah.
Ty, give JC time and his schedule. They can cook.
No, I know.
They have a
It's just-
time. They have schedules.
I'm
Bro, One
sorry,
Punch
bro.
Man
I'm
has
sorry,
been
bro.
shelved, bro, for how
I
long
don't-
now?
I don't care how much time I could give you. It's like going to a restaurant. If you go to a restaurant
and you the first time you go in there, you get food poisoning the first time. I'm not coming back. I'm not
I'm
coming
looking at the
back.
only other show that I actually know. I'm sorry. There's one on there I really gotta respect. That's the reason. I knew there was something in there that I was like, it's actually really well animated.
What show?
Because they got Konosuba. I'm not gonna lie.
They do
They,
Konosuba?
Yeah.
they animated the heck out of Konosuba. I'm not
Okay,
gonna lie.
Konosuba goes hard.
'Cause-
That's a
and
bang.
I remember
love
there was a
Konosuba.
quote from the director that I really respected too. He was like, I don't want there to be a single repeated frame in Konosuba. And like, then you see scenes, remember that scene with Aqua throwing her tantrum and she's just
Right.
like flying all over the place and it pauses? Like they like went through like not a single repeated frame.
Damn.
And I'm just like, I gotta give it to him.
That's
I
goated.
respect that. I
Alright,
respect
alright.
that.
Another
So why
studio,
you couldn't do that with One Punch Man?
I don't know.
Psyop.
Another studio I really respect is Madhouse.
Madhouse
got some low-key good
Madhouse,
stuff,
bro.
yeah.
Madhouse
Madhouse
is
got
the
good ones.
original Mappa, bro. Like
Yeah.
literally, like the reason why One Punch Man season 1 was so good, bro,
Hey.
is because the director I've told the story a couple times, but the director at Madhouse that was working on it, he pulled in all these favors and he was just like, you're a fan animator. I seen your work online. You come work for me too. He pulled in the best of the best. Everybody working on One Punch Man, and their studio was goated, bro. They were the best at the time when they were out.
Ty, can I also tell you that there is a top 10 list that's actually like voted in Japan, which the Japanese voted for it, like
really?
top 10 studios. Mappa is number one, brother. Mappa, and then Ufabable, and then Kyoto
You
Animation.
say you fathomable.
I couldn't even say this. It's been a long day.
I know why. I know why. It's because Mappa has more high profile stuff. That's why.
I'm dead.
I mean, you talking
get
Chainsaw Man,
Demon
Attack on
Slayer's high
Titan.
profile though.
Yeah.
Demon Slayer is not. Demon Slayer is high profile, and then compare it to Attack on Titan, Ma. It's levels to this, brother. I understand Demon Slayer is hype. I understand it, brother. But Attack on Titan, nigga, that shit is all right.
I understand
Attack on
it.
Titan.
Why I could give Martin the edge on this is I feel like Mappa has a more full body of different anime
That's
work
what I'm
right
saying,
now.
yeah.
Where Demon Slayer is what's carrying that whole studio.
Yeah.
Yes,
So I'm saying,
that's
like,
what
you
I'm.
look at
That's what I'm
Mappa,
saying.
like, they have a ton. That's what I mean when they have more high profile.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, any one of these projects, if you were to have given it to Ufotable, the animation would have been better. That's what I'm saying.
I don't. I think if you give your phone, you give Formidable Attack on Titan. What are they doing with it? It might be great. It may not. We don't know, right? I know Demon Slayer is carrying their whole organization right now. It's
No,
facts.
they also got the entire Fate series, bro.
Yeah, they do. And I'm not hating on that, right? I fuck with Fate, but we all know. Come on, man. Demon Slayer is really carrying their studio. We know this.
And you want to know? Yeah, again, you want to know why? It's because at Mappa, they following the CJ regimen right there.
Yeah, they do.
Keep working. Another shot.
Gotta work 'em.
Keep
You gotta
going.
work 'em.
Bro.
You want a lunch break? Hey, CJ, they treat the employees like when the two fell in Invincible.
I wish I would see one of them motherfuckers put a pin down. Hey, what's up? I've been down there so fast, man.
What's the context?
Hey, yo.
Bro, they over there rubbing their eyes. They tired of looking at the screen. I don't care.
Keep animating.
I've been like, hey, you tired? Wow.
I hate you, yo. I hate you.
Get me another anime.
Get me another animator right now.
I pray to God nobody from Mappa is watching this episode right now, bro.
So for real, bro.
Please just Christ.
to Japan, please.
You is what's wrong with the industry.
He put an unsubscribe. I was a fan of them. I was a fan.
I
know, right?
would have made an example of that. I guarantee they all come in the next day with those glasses.
But
Well, I got a
I
question
don't
to ask you
know
though,
what
Martin.
they're doing over there to keep them
my
running.
bad,
Whatever.
Ma. My bad, Ma. Give you 2 seconds. I just want to tell that. I want to tell Rico that Madhouse is number 4. They got Madhouse number 4.
Hey, let's
Okay.
go.
Mhm.
Yeah, and they have Wit Studios. You know, Attack on.
Okay. Yeah. They finished Attack
They
on
actually
Titan,
worked
so-
on early Attack on Titan seasons,
okay,
Vinland
yeah,
Saga,
Mhm.
and Spy
Vinland
Family. By the way, in Japan, bro, Spy Family is like Jesus Christ.
Yes.
Everywhere I went, train station, around the corner to the corner stores, everything, Spy Family. I'm like, bro.
That's what I always try to say too. Like the anime that are popular to us are not necessarily what's popular over there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
He's still the biggest.
Nah, bro. Did I say
One
I
Piece,
said not
One Piece
necessarily.
legitimately is the biggest thing
Not
over there.
necessarily,
1,000%.
right? I didn't say all. I said not
to us.
necessarily.
Martin, you went to
Yo,
Japan
they-
and you
they-
ain't go find it? You ain't go find
How
it?
about what?
Trash.
By what?
You were supposed to be out there getting that One Piece. What are you talking about? you had one job. Wait till I see your ass. You had one job. You went to Japan and you didn't come back with the One Piece. You didn't look hard
Oh,
enough.
man.
Go back over there.
Oh
Where
man.
No,
was
no,
your
he went
Bruh.
before it got dropped.
Tokyo,
Before it got dropped.
Tokyo, bro. Tokyo
before it
makes
got
New
dropped?
York look like Tokyo makes New York look like a child's playground, bro. Like shit.
Really?
Oh dang, that's crazy.
I feel like I didn't even conquer 5%, bro. Like it was like I entered Shibuya and I felt Conqueror's hockey. I felt the spiritual pressure of the city. I was like, bro, what? Bro, there's so much. It's overstimulating, and if you go out there at night, bro, you're gonna be like, bro, like it is
Right.
crazy, bro. Like the energy is amazing, especially when you're out there like 5 o'clock in the morning. But when you're talking anime and how they love, I went on in October, so around like the cosplay or Halloween and shit. So I remember this one girl came into the train station. I'm posted up trying to figure out what my destination gonna be. Bro, she came in dressed as Gojo, bro. I thought it was really him. I said, yo, this nigga walking up to me right now, bro. Like, yo, I thought it was really him. She had the blue eyes. She had bro, everything. And I'm like trying to get a picture, and she just a normal day for her, walking to the train station. She just gliding through. But I'm like, bro, she looked just like this man. So the way that they take anime, for example, I went to the comic book store. I had a basket. And like their love for like manga, right? I accidentally I was looking for a manga or whatever, and I accidentally like kind of put my basket on one of the books. I didn't even know I did it. And the guy came, it was like, you know, when black SUVs pull up on you, he sweared on me. It was like when Maki slid on the blood to the nigga she was about to kill. He pulled up on me like that. That boy had two hands and tapped me. He said, "Hey, get your basket off the books, nigga." I was like, "Oh shit, yeah, my bad." I was like, I didn't even know I had it on the books.
Nigga was about a 1-inch punch. You,
Yo,
come here.
they were, bro, serious, bro,
He
serious.
wanted from
They
Martin.
take that shit serious.
I bet they do, bro. They got to make sure they're pristine, bro.
What? And
There's
I went
another
out there.
question I wanted to ask you.
Go-
Is
Yeah,
it
Yeah,
true?
go ahead.
Is it true that they be taking pictures of black people all the time over there? Like, were you like,
Oh yeah, without a doubt, bro. I was going to the train station. This lady act like I ain't see her. She say, "I said, bitch, I saw that. I saw that. I saw you do that. I saw you."
I heard that, and I was like, "There's no way that they really be like, they be shocked to see black."
Bro, I was on the train. Right? I'm gonna tell y'all the story. I'm on the train. I'm trying to go find the fucking Gundam, bro. I swear to God. TJ, you know the feeling when you in a hood you're not supposed to be in. I'm on the side. I know for a fact.
Yeah, I know that.
Every black person know this. So I'm on the train, and I remember this one guy. He's, he getting off work, the typical 9 to 5er, right? Because I'm on vacation. They going to work in school, so they don't really see. I guess around this time, like peak season, November, December, it's when people start to travel, right? So I remember the guy kept staring at me, bro. But the way he was looking at me, it was almost like he never saw a black person before. Bro was just like this is his briefcase, right? So he got his briefcase like this on the train, and he's just staring at me like this, bro. He like, what do you do? How did you get here? Like I can see, I can feel it, right? So then like we get off the train, and I'm looking at the map because they have like a map for like visitors and whatnot.
Right.
So I'm like, bro, the Gundam's supposed to be over there. We took 2 trains to get in West Bumblefuck, bro. I don't know where I'm at. But I knew I shouldn't be over here because it was like a gang of Japanese people looking at me like, "Boy, what you doing over here, boy? You not supposed to be over here." I was like, "Yo, you got it." Like in my mind, I'm like, "Yeah, you got it, bro. You got it. Let me slide back on the train." Bro, I swear to God, that was an experience. Because, bro, the Ubers were like $30, $40, $50. I'm like, bro, I don't want to pay that. I want to pay $5, get on a train. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know that the fucking Gundam was in a shopping mall in their hood. So it's like, it's called Diver City. So it took me technically like to the train station.
Where you were supposed to be, but not
But
exactly
the walk
where you
was like, I would have cut through somebody's hood to do it. I ain't trying to run into no Yakuzas, you know what I'm saying?
They said he was scared to walk in the hood at
I'm
night.
not gonna lie. I know some people that live in Japan, so if I ever do get the chance to go, I'm definitely bringing them with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need.
Yeah, I'm going back in 2028, man. I'm planning like a major trip. I was gonna tell y'all
let's
about it,
go.
but
That boy said he
2028
was
is
holding
when
his
we go back.
briefcase like, look at this.
bro.
Because
I mean, like they
watching this over
stare.
there. A lot of them
They
probably
stare.
have never seen a black person in real life before.
I was like,
I will say
You
though,
get
it
off
gets
this
kind
train,
of
you gonna catch this nigga lacking. Why?
it gets kind of awkward though. It gets kind of awkward. Like you kind of feel like a zoo animal, like to a point in time.
Yeah.
That's
Like,
what
you
I
really do.
heard. That's what I heard. That's why I asked because
Like-
I was just like, just imagine we had
This
Exactly,
yours?
I was about to say.
yours?
I was like, you get
Oh yeah,
so
see
many
you
comments on your
profile
hair, bro.
the fuck out of you off rip, off the rip, off the rip, bro. Oh yeah, for sure. Like I brought my son with me too. Right? He's 2 years old or whatnot. I remember like he loves to give fist bumps. So we're in the cart and he's in his seat. And he's like, hi. So she's like, oh, hi. So he gives fist bumps and he keeps doing it. And I'm like, yo, you got to stop. They're like, they're kind of awkward. You know what I mean? You don't want to keep doing that. So he kept doing it. And she was like, please, no more. I was like, I got my bad. I'm sorry. Like, it was funny as fuck. I didn't want to laugh, but she was like, please, no more. Like, okay, he's cool. Like, we good. I'm like, oh, my bad, bro.
Their culture is so different from ours.
It's so different, bro. Like, oh my God, bro.
Because it's like, I feel like especially from watching lots more of the slice of life stuff too, I get like a small snippet. I think it's way different to go in person, but a small snippet when you see things where they're talking about like reading the room or like fitting in and different things, where I feel like it's so much more serious over there to not stand out versus like here where it's almost like a virtue to stand out. Like speak.
Well,
your truth, like, be who
I'll
you
say
are
this,
kind of
Ty.
thing.
I'll say this, like when you go to Shibuya, when you go to these the big, like what you see on TV and whatnot, you
like
feel
the
like
cities.
you're at the crib, right? Because it's like everybody's there. Everybody around the states are there. Because Shibuya is where it's at, right? You go into the mall, you do all these things. Yeah, but then it's like when you decide to like go to the little bit of the outskirts, you get intimidated, bro. It's just like people can speak kind of English over here, but then when you get kind of farther out, when they start looking at you and speaking straight Japanese and no English, and even the hand signs ain't working, you should not be over there, bro.
You have gone too far off.
Yo, man.
Supposed to stay at. This is where you
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
man.
go into one of those mountain villages that
No, for
you
real.
really probably be put behind bars. They'd be like, what the fuck is that?
I will say-
appreciate you sharing that experience. Anybody that goes, man.
One more thing. The Naruto theme park in Osaka is in the middle of fucking nowhere, and that shit spooked me out because the dude I Ubered over there, and then when the dude dropped me off, I was like, bro, this ain't it. So he made sure he got us over there safely, but I didn't know that it's like it's like another island. It's just, I'm telling y'all, bro, New York stands no chance. If everybody in Tokyo were to say we're gonna just destroy New York, it's gonna happen. It's like, bruh, that shit is crazy, bro. But go ahead.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Speaking of
you
Naruto,
made me want to visit and be ready though.
SM
For
trip,
real.
let's go.
speaking of Naruto, question: Bleach. Who's currently who's the studio behind Bleach?
Right now, it's
Period.
Studio Period.
Guess what? On board to Blue Vortex is picking up them.
Yeah, I know that. I haven't said anything. I'm just letting it cook. All right.
And
now.
I think, yo, if that's the case, and we seen Thousand Blood War, I think Blue.
I'm gonna
Vortex
say
might
this,
be-
Maul. I'm gonna say this, Maul, and I know CJ and all of y'all are gonna agree with me. I prefer now more than ever animes that are not as weekly anymore. I feel like when you get you get better quality when animes are like seasonal, right? Like,
Oh, that's what you mean.
I feel like that's you get better quality.
Yeah,
Martin.
overall, I agree with him. You
Martin.
get more time. They get more time
No,
to
he
cook
said
it.
that.
Martin. When One Piece went away, I almost cried. I did. I woke up Sunday. It was like, "Where's my episode?" Oh,
No. That's different though,
We-
brother. That's a
we got
legacy
that.
anime.
Oh,
They have no
yeah.
choice. They got to keep going. But a new anime like Boruto, for example, nobody's really hip to Blue Vortex right now, right? They don't know Sarada is a walking fucking god tier character right now, right? They don't know this. So now you get an opportunity to present.
a whole nother show, right? Like it's not Boruto no more.
It's
like
Boruto
Naruto with
Shippuden.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I like.
But it's
But I think I
respectable.
like it now though. Where I think Shippuden was good, and I think Shippuden was great. But I think this version of Blue Vortex is better though. I think the storyline and reading the manga is really good.
It's
Blue
really good, but
Vortex,
Better than Shippuden.
it's not better than Shippuden, brother. I can't. do
Yeah,
that.
just slow your roll.
There's somebody on Line Mall right now who's like he's like What's the dude named Jon Snow from like he's like battling the masses right now, sword and shield. He's just like you, Ma. He like, this is better than Shippuden. And everybody's going at him. What are you talking about?
I really think it is better than Shippuden, bro. I didn't read Shippuden, so I'm gonna give fair all this. I'm talking. I can't compare from manga to manga. So I did not read Shippuden. I'm gonna be fair on that standpoint. But since I'm reading Blue Vortex, bro, and I'm like, yo, this is really good. And comparing to the story of Shippuden, I'm like, yo, I'm thoroughly enjoying this. I really am. And I think what it is though, I think is we're finally get to have where we finally like focus on Boruto. Everything is all Boruto. Like we got all of everything where we're now getting to focus on Boruto. And I think that's
I think
really...
I think the biggest thing, everybody's a Sasuke fan. And I feel like Boruto has everybody's a Sasuke. There's a lot more Sasuke fans than Naruto fans that I've talked to. I'm a Naruto fan, by the way, to the day I die.
I understand. If you compare those two,
I'm a Shikamaru fan. So.
No, but what I'm saying is just because look at Boruto's design. He has the hardest design, I feel like.
Yeah.
And all the animes I've ever seen, he has one of the hardest designs in Naruto verse. Period.
Oh, in Naruto verse. Okay, I was waiting for that comment.
No. There's too many animes that have harder designs. But I'm saying, in the Naruto verse, yeah, y'all were ready too. Y'all like sat up as if y'all losing in the video game. I see y'all.
One of the best drips out right now. Freaking Cuz from JJK, bro. That nigga cold.
Oh, Ryu?
Ryu
Yes,
from JJK.
yes.
That drip cold, bro.
Yeah,
that
he
shit
is
cold.
cold.
Nah, it got to be Zeppeli from JoJo Bizarre with the golds.
Oh yeah, with the grills
The
too.
grills
and
go
everything.
hard too, bro.
Sorry,
But that's
bro.
just because we from Florida. That's it.
I know.
That's just because we from Florida. He got the
Yeah,
grills.
yeah. But
It says,
I think
his last name on it.
I think yeah, in the Naruto verse, Boruto has the hardest design, but also too, his techniques are like it's unreal too. Like, and I love how like with the flying Raijin shit, it's not one to one like his grandfather, right? He has to like really, he has to figure that shit out and like really, like it's fire, bruh. By the way, hold on. By the way, I got this from Japan. You know what I'm saying? I got to get volume 1. I can't read it, right? I can't. You know what I'm saying? But it's there. It's in the plastic. It's gonna stay in there. You know what I'm saying? I have both. I'm gonna show y'all.
His drip. He's straight.
Yeah.
I got. You know, I had to grab the goat. You know what I'm saying?
More than
Yo,
Toby
Boruto's
Rama?
gonna be the new. It's
More
gonna
than
be out
Madara?
there.
Not Tori Robin. Nobody better than Tori
That's
Robin.
what I'm saying.
You know my weakness is fur. If you put fur on some shit,
That's really what they talk about.
I'm
the
grabbing.
most, is that.
I'm grabbing.
But no, one thing I want to say to answer Chill says Sasuke is the worst Deuteronomist.
He's the worst what?
I hate Sasuke with a passion.
It's the worst second character.
Yeah, I don't think I can think of a worse deuteragonist. Some could argue Bakugo, maybe.
Bakugo's just loud. He's just like Asta. You have Asta as your.
No,
I can't-
wouldn't
that's
argue
that-
Bakugo.
I
I think
think-
people could argue Bakugo.
That's
I
being
think
the worst.
I think Bakugo's probably no. Sasuke is definitely not the worst. I think Bakugo definitely is in that for sure. I think like even with Bakugo and Deku's friendship, I never cared for that shit. I never really cared for until like Bakugo
That is
died,
true.
and then like you know the
That
heart
nigga used to
feels.
Dog you, bro. I don't understand
But
why he held on to.
here's my-
And
here's
it's like
thing.
he was just more obsessed with Deku because Deku was starting to become stronger.
But no, why was Deku obsessed with him?
I don't
Yes,
know.
honestly.
That nigga was
honestly.
dogging you. The
Because Deku
entire
still saw
childhood.
like there's good in him, and he's only doing
Okay,
it
he
because
can be
of
good.
sex.
That don't mean you got to be his friend.
Yeah,
I
I
guess-
know,
I guess
but
they
that's
used to be friends. I don't
Deku's
know.
nature. That's just Deku's
But
nature.
the like with Bakugo, I focus less on the relationship and more on how his perspective like represented certain themes in the show about what it meant to be a hero and what it meant to live up to a legacy and other things. I felt like those aspects were good. In Naruto and with Sasuke, I don't know, what did Sasuke really bring to the table, bro? I felt like a lot of the lessons that were supposed to be taught, he like railed against them. He barely learned them. I felt like he was constantly contradicting himself and not doing things that were in his best interest in a way that wasn't satisfying,
Yeah.
I guess. For
Yes,
me, at least.
guess what we relate to that. That's called trauma. Human trauma
Exactly.
allows you to do and move with emotion. Making contradict, it's just human nature, bro. Like he was more. I feel like when you relate a little bit more towards Naruto and Sasuke than a lot of other anime characters, especially Naruto more than anything. Because as a man, you're taught to just do it. Don't show no emotion. Get it done. Work hard. All these things, right?
Bullshit. You talk about the nigga that like to talk through everything.
No, we're not.
not
No,
emotional.
I'm just using that as an example. But
Yeah,
you know,
Naruto complained about
you can relate to that shit. Like if you're somebody sitting in your room at like fucking 14 years old, you know, you got like abusive parents
You're
or an
lonely.
abusive environment and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying?
I
Like,
mean, I guess Naruto teaches you sometimes you really just gotta let the universe take over and grab the
Killed that
wheel.
little terrorist.
Nah.
In the beginning, I would say Naruto taught.
I feel like Martin, you never really explained though.
In the beginning, I'll stand by Naruto, and he taught tenaciousness and trying to make it work. Shippuden threw all that in the garbage. Nigga was bred for this shit. I don't care. He was
I will
just like
say, CJ, rewatching Naruto right now, just rewatching Naruto.
Right,
I will say I can agree with you, bro. Because like I'm watching all these things, right? Like I was watching an episode, and Ty's voice popped in my fucking head. It was when Ty was talking about like what they got away from, and I'm like, damn, Ty was right. Like shit. Like I was watching it, I was just like, this is not about ninjas and like fighting other ninjas and politics no more, bro. It's like God level shit now.
man.
Yeah.
Right, to answer Chill said the same could be said. And go ahead, Ma. And then we'll answer Chill after.
No, what I was just saying though, when you I would try to ask Martin, you never really answered the question of how people are finding Sasuke. People, there are more Sasuke fans than Naruto fans.
Oh yeah, everywhere I go, bro. Everybody I talk to, the love for Sasuke. I feel like the love for Sasuke is way not deeper than Naruto, but there's a lot more love for Sasuke than there is Naruto. I've witnessed this, brother. Like, I don't understand it. Because look at this. We're excited that Boruto was trained by Sasuke. And look what Boruto does. Look at his techniques. Look at how calm his demeanor is. Look at how he's analyzing shit without a Sharingan. He may not know the Chidori, but the nigga know purple lightning. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's just like, Sasuke, we've never seen you do purple lightning. How the hell he know that, right? So all these little aspects of things, I feel like for me, I like Sasuke when it comes to fighting because I feel like Sasuke has a bigger bag than Naruto, and it's facts. It's facts.
Yeah, he has more range he could go to.
He has more range. He has. Go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say on the question, is I felt like earlier on Sasuke was set up easier for you to like because he was just a cool character, and then once you learn his backstory, and he has a cooler brother Itachi. He's just like, damn, he cool in fireball jutsu, and he
as a young child, edginess sells.
Yeah.
No,
so you easily are more easier to fall with Sasuke as being the cooler character, whereas Naruto's annoying, he's loud, he's always obnoxious. But then as the story progresses in the whole 180, I feel like by the end of the story, I think you end up liking Naruto way more.
No, because I think.
Honestly,
I think they kind of character assassinated Sasuke a little bit here.
Yeah, that's why I feel like Naruto becomes the more prominent figure for you to like at the end of the series.
When did they character assassinate Sasuke?
Because I also rewatched Naruto relatively recently here, and I was going through, and honestly, like I remember not liking Sasuke. So I was going through with a bias against him, and I was like, I like him so far. He still has funny moments. He's still, rational, reasonable. He doesn't make any stupid decisions, from what I could see that would annoy me. And even his relationship with Naruto wasn't nearly as grating as I remember it being. Like, they, for the most part, were friends and worked together up until the Chunin exams, when he started to get all like pissy about the fact that Naruto was stronger than him.
Oh, we got a hot take here.
That's the hot take.
That is a hot take. No, it's not even a hot take. That shit is disrespectful.
I've been saying Naruto has
the
the
worst time skip.
If made today, objectively, Naruto is mid. When thinking how we critique anime today, yes, the influence, but the writing and side
100%. No, I agree.
I agree.
It has the worst time skip.
Yeah, I agree. 100%. 100%.
Nah,
Naruto.
Trains for Jiraiya for 3 years. Comes back to the village.
What did he learn?
What did he learn?
Besides the giant Rasengan, what did he learn?
There's a lot of shit he learned.
What did he learn?
Do y'all really want me to go in right now? Like y'all, are y'all trying to trigger me? Like, y'all trying to trigger me? Because I feel like y'all trying to trigger me.
No, be honest. What did he really learn?
All right, giant Rasengan. Number 1, 2. Kyuubi control. One, no, he had. He
did not have Kyuubi control.
Hold on. Let me. When Gara got clapped, right? He could have easily lost control, right? I'm not saying he was fully in control or nothing like that, and I'm not making excuses. I'm just bringing up the fact that 1, he became a better fighter. This is a fact. What? Okay.
It's not a fact. It's not a fact.
That's
it's not a fact
crazy.
because this is how it's
That's
not a fact.
crazy.
Because
That's
they
crazy,
come
man.
back from the training,
3
right? They
years
come back
for
from the
Yeah,
training,
yeah.
right? As soon as they come back from the
That's
training,
crazy.
right? They don't even beat Kakashi. They had to use some freaking gimmick and tell them about the book and some shit like that to freaking win.
You mean
so
talking about getting the bells, right? That's what you're talking about?
yeah, getting the belt. So that's what you know. That means that's not off of skills. So what did you learn? What did you do? If anything,
Bro, he
Sakura
became
probably
a better fighter. You
a
saw
better
it.
fight,
You saw
a
the
better fighter,
difference.
and still a better fighter that you couldn't even land a scratch on your sensei. That you couldn't land a scratch on. Then
The
second, you
goal
talking
was
about,
to get the
we're
bells,
talking
right?
about Gaara, right? We're gonna talk about the whole Gaara scene. On traveling to go save Gaara, yo, and when they fought a 25%, no, 30% Itachi, that nigga couldn't even break out the same genjutsu that supposedly he got embedded. That nigga still needed help. So like, how you got back? That nigga still can't break out a genjutsu.
Okay, all right.
Bring that
I'm gonna let you
what's
talk,
going
Mo. I'm
on
gonna
with
let you
that, bro?
talk.
Yo.
So let me ask you a question, Mo. Let me ask you a question.
Hey, hold on, wait.
They're
Then you
fighting
talk
a
about
nigga,
control.
man.
Wait,
Hold
no.
on.
You can't say control. I'm not there yet because you know what? As soon as he saw Gaara taking over, that nigga did. One tail QB chasing after that nigga, bro. What the fuck? What control? No control, my boy. Nothing. Nothing, boy.
You gotta let ball cook. All right, I got you, Mo. So
Go ahead, Martin.
he's a better. I'm watching. Keep in mind, Mom, rewatching Naruto. Right, as a kid, this nigga is running into everybody he fights. He's a crash out. He's literally a crash out in this season, right? We all know that. Can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So when the Bell situation happened with Kakashi, washed. This situation now, he became a more skilled fighter. So you're saying it was a waste of 3 years? No, it's just because he doesn't have fucking Kirin and he don't have Chidori control and flame control and all these different things. No means he was ass. In 3 years, he learned how to be a better fighter. He learned how to use the shadow clones better.
Ass.
Bigger
Ass.
y'all acting like y'all acting like
ass. Nothing you bought up. What feet?
no.
What feet?
Y'all
He
niggas
let
want the nigga to
Sakura-
do.
He let Sakura, who had no arc, had nothing in the story, come back and make you know that and put a fucking hole in the ground, boy. Talking about goddamn, she can heal.
Listen, man.
She can do.
Listen, man.
So you let Sakura. As a matter of fact, the first time we even see Sasuke, when
Let's
Sasuke left, we don't even see Sasuke. First thing Sasuke do, throw up the whole fucking ground and like, what's up? And looking down, look at some small ass little niggas. And what had Naruto learned? Naruto learned.
He said
boy.
3 years with Toad Sage, but doesn't learn Sage mode. Y'all are being so disrespectful. Right
I'm not
now.
being disrespectful.
It's so crazy.
I'm just stating some stuff
Mark.
in the show that when it came to Naruto development in those 3 years that drives changed him.
The beginning after the end got a better time skip is crazy. You remember that one I said ripped off Bishoku Tensei?
Yeah.
He says has a better time skip than Naruto. Anyways, Martin, I got a question for you because this goes back to the original point of the question. It's a time skip, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did Naruto attain during the time skip that necessitated us having a time skip?
Yeah,
Narratively
he
speaking.
he became a better fighter, bro.
No, I know. That's not. I'm not even trying to argue that per se. I'm saying if we eliminate the time skip and we just continue the show from where Naruto left off and just say, hey, let's just continue here with the plot points, right?
Yeah.
I don't see why the time skip was necessary because you could have showed his development as a fighter throughout the upcoming arcs. Very easily.
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I'm gonna tell you why, because I'm rewatching it right now, and I'm kind of like, Do you see what I'm saying? CJ, you gotta stop, man. You gotta stop.
That boy grew up in pan. That's what he did.
No, man. Look,
Time skip was for them ankles. That's what the man.
no, like
Go ahead,
what I'm doing to answer your question is me comparing Naruto when he was a kid to like Shippuden. There's a gap. There's a gap, and what I say that is, I'm gonna give you an example. When the Cloud Village attacked Naruto for the first time, and how he handled that situation, right? The old him would have just spammed Rasengan, which he still does, but it's more like if he spams it, one of them shits is gonna hit you for real. Back when he was a jit, none of them shits is gonna hit you. He just, you know what I'm trying, you get what I'm trying to say? Like there's a gap between where he was to where he is now.
Martin,
I think I know what he's saying.
Martin, when he fought those cloud ninjas, that was the end of Shippuden. Nigga.
No. I'm talking about this is before he got the QB control. This is before the war.
This is right before the war.
This is
That's what
I think this is when Sasuke attacked the 5 Kage, or I believe this is
yeah.
afterwards. Yeah.
That's deep into Shippuden, my guy.
Yeah.
He already had fought
But-
Zetsu. I mean, not Zetsu. He already had fought.
He just got to fighting Pain at that time.
He already had fought. He already fought Pain at that
Did
time.
he fight Pain
He
already?
already
I
had
think
fought,
Yeah, he
did,
fought Pain already.
He fought all those people
did.
already, bro.
Yeah.
He fought Orochimaru already. He
Yeah,
could've learned how to
I
fight
could say
all those.
I could say there is a lot of truth in what you guys are saying. Like Jiraiya really didn't give him a bag like that. I could see
Jiraiya
that.
was out there trying to teach him how to get ass. That's what he was.
Yeah,
doing.
yeah. I
think
can.
what Martin's
I can-
alluding to is his fighting
IQ?
mature. He matured as a fighter.
Cause
Yeah,
Whereas,
like-
like you said, he wasn't spamming. He would spam Rasengan, but it would hit. He started being more tactical in his
No,
fights and not just crash.
I'm not even arguing against that. What I'm saying is nothing that Naruto shows before Shippuden and after makes it necessary for us to go through a time skip.
I get
You
what
could
you
have
mean.
literally picked up right at the end of Naruto and said, hey, all right, the Akatsuki are making their move. Maybe something's going on with Gaara. Hey, Jiraiya, you, me, Naruto, we're going to head over
Also
there and deal
too,
with this,
also
right?
too,
And
Ty.
as
Not to interrupt you, but you have to also remember Jiraiya knew the Akatsuki would come for him, so the village would be in danger. So another reason why he took his ass was to have him wandering, so that way if they ran into the Akatsuki, he would be with them and they could face him together type shit. You get what I'm saying? Like it's all about making sure the village was safe at the same time, so they don't
No,
get the
again, but I'm saying
No,
that's
I
just
used
a
to make an
justification
excuse
that you
for
can spin
Naruto.
narratively in either direction. The other direction, you can say, hey, we don't want the Akatsuki to be able to get Naruto. The safest place is in the village, so we're going to stay in the village. So I'm saying, as an author, you can literally say either one, and it would be consistent. Right? So
Yeah, I mean
narratively-
that's cool, but let's say Sasuke went to a nigga who said, "I want your body already." Hey, we really want to go there,
That's what we're
right?
doing.
Yeah, we really want to go there, right? We want to go train with a nigga who's
We
already.
got to deflect.
He's not gonna get my body. I'm gonna kill him. Yeah, that's what we're doing, huh?
Martin, I'm going to have to side with Ty on this because honestly,
Yeah.
The time skip was only, and I really feel like this is true. The time skip
Fan
only
service?
was because they wanted to show an older Naruto.
I think
Because
so.
everything
Yeah.
you would think that okay, because I hate to compare it to. Let's compare it to Luffy. Luffy came back knowing hockey. He knew that he had all three types of hockey. He knew how to do armament hockey. He knew how to do conquest hockey. He knew how to do observation hockey. He knew what to look for. He had new moves. He had the Gear 4. He had Snake Man already. Apparently, he came back with certain things already different.
And it took us a
Naruto-
while
hold
to
on,
see
hold on.
everything.
Naruto came back and still needed Kakashi to teach him that he had wind style chakra.
Can I
That's
tell
something
y'all?
Jiraiya should have told him. That's
Can I
basic
tell y'all-
knowledge that I feel like Jiraiya
Can I
should
give
have been
y'all
like,
key
yeah.
skills? Can I give y'all key skills? Can you remember I have my laptop in front of me? Okay, the Odama Rasengan, get it. We got it. Y'all talking shit about it. Cool. Genjutsu resistance and release. Maul said he was stuck. He's fighting Itachi. Who's getting out of Tsukiyomi? You let me know. Who's had a successful other than Sasuke?
But it
who's
wasn't
been
Tsukiyomi. He
successful?
put them in though. It wasn't Tsukiyomi.
Guy.
that
I
he
think
put
it
them
was
in.
Tsukiyomi. Or
Man,
I don't know.
we're
No.
talking. We're talking Itachi, right, Maul? Who do you
Yeah,
know is escaping
Genjutsu
any
master.
Genjutsu he has done?
It doesn't matter.
I
It
give you
doesn't.
that.
One thing, it's still 30% Itachi though. It is not even a real.
30% Itachi.
It's not even a real body.
That's
30%
that's like you
even out
drinking
real
Diet
body.
Coke, brother.
You not even going against the real body.
It's like drinking Diet Coke, brother. Like, no way, man. 30% Itachi? 30%?
You going against a 30% and not even a real person. Not
Brother,
even
it
real.
was a
So
clone.
my
was
thing
a
is though.
clone.
So it's like bruh. So it's okay
Say
to
what
go
we're-
against
say
fake
what we're-
imitation. That's not even the real thing. And it's not even
All right.
giving you the max potential. Like
Okay.
Well,
So
my
he
guy
improved
did break out
his
of
summoning. He improved his summoning, he improved it a little bit, right? That's a fact.
Oh, yeah,
Right? He improved his summoning.
He did.
Battle strategy, right? And then Nine Tails chakra control. He was already trying to control a bit of the Nine Tails chakra. All right, that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Like,
Successfully. But
not successfully,
That's a
but
reach.
he fought when
That's a reach.
Gaara got taken and he still had the eyes, right? He
Yeah.
didn't get taken over, brother. Like,
Yes,
regardless
yeah,
of the
what
fact,
you mean?
he's
One whole
Hold
town
on,
came
yeah.
out.
bro, when he did the Odama Rasengan, he was in Nine Tail form when he fought Itachi. He hit his ass with but he was in Nine Tail form, bro. Like he had
All
a bit
I'm
of chakra
saying
control.
is-
Yeah.
That's like a
That's true,
that's
he
like a
did.
motherfucker talking about something. I need to quit smoking.
Exactly.
Only that's like
Exactly.
no offense, bro. No offense, and I know he watching this. That's like Luma where he was like, I'm trying to quit smoking, so he got thinner cigarettes. I'm not gonna hold Luma, you gotta put him down, bro. Luma be like, I'm trying to quit smoking, so he got thinner cigarettes.
It makes no sense, bro.
But
It
yeah,
makes
I mean,
no sense.
I feel like there's no wrong or right in this conversation.
Luma,
I
I
feel
still
like
love you, dog.
Ty's
There
original, like, you know, there was no reason for a time skip. I get it. You want to show an older Naruto, but there are reasons, story wise, logistically wise, like you can't be in the village. You know what I'm saying? Like they came for him twice. Was it twice or once? Itachi came, and then eventually.
But
they
you're
went-
still
they sent
dodging the
again.
question. Even
What
though
about-
them leaving the village,
Yeah.
and how they're going by the village doesn't change the fact that Naruto came back not really gaining any form of new powers, new jutsus.
Understanding.
Nigga didn't even come back with a new jutsu, bro. That nigga had to learn, come, bro.
Rasen Shuriken was Kakashi.
Again, you're going back to what I said earlier. He doesn't have a bag like Sasuke has. That's why.
And that's about having a bag like Sasuke. Listen, okay, it doesn't even have a bag like Sasuke. My thing is
Yeah.
this though. Is this. We meet Sasuke about 50 episodes later into the show. And our first introduction into Shippuden and Sasuke put a whole hole in the ground. And we're about to do a jutsu that literally could have killed them instantly. And we didn't. Last time we saw Sasuke, he just know Chijuri and what the flame jutsu. That's it. But just off of 30 seconds, we already know this man is powerful off of just that. Naruto had a whole fight with Kakashi.
I'm gonna say this,
Wait,
Mo.
time out. Naruto had a whole fight with
I ain't gonna hold you.
with motherfucking Madara chasing them. That nigga had a fight with Itachi.
Not really
And
a
after
fight.
that
but
nigga,
yeah.
then that nigga had
Not really a fight.
hold on, wait, I'm trying to remember all that. He a fight with Orochimaru, fight with Kabuto, and
That came
still
later. That
no
came later.
jutsu. Nothing
Kabuto.
new.
Talking about Kabuto, like when he went four tails. Let's be honest.
Oh,
one,
okay, no, that
one
happened before that.
Orochimaru was playing defense. He was playing NBA level defense against four tail Naruto. That's not a real fight. He was legitimately guarded. He was playing defense. Two, he was chasing Datara. I had an argument already. I don't want that Naruto fighting Datara because Datara would have washed him. You know what I'm saying? Datara would have washed him. I don't think Nine Tails would have let it happen, but I believe Datara would have washed him and Kakashi for sure. I think Datara would have definitely. Because the reason why I say that,
Sasuke and Sasuke
That's
had
stupid.
his
That's
weakness.
stupid. Like,
let's look at this like this, right? Let's look at this. Like
Hated them.
he trained with Legendary Sunny.
Like the tiny ones.
The
but-
cellular, the
yeah.
cellular.
I'm not gonna lie. They both did get trained by legendary.
That was gonna be my next point here too.
Yeah.
Is I'm just like, I feel like Naruto should have at least come back knowing some of the many jutsu that Jiraiya knows. Anything with
Exactly.
the total, any of the other
That's,
some of the jutsu,
that's
just
why I'm
like
not hard down
jutsu.
arguing with you, Ty. I'm not really arguing because even in the show, Naruto was crying about like not being strong enough to bring the man home.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like he was like, I
Yeah.
trained hard for 3 years, nothing happened. So Naruto answered your own question for you. You get what I'm saying? Like that's why I'm not hard down
Yeah, but
arguing.
that's what I'm saying. I'm coming at it from a narrative perspective, not
Narratively
really a
speaking.
character perspective. I'm not
Yeah.
blaming Naruto or Jiraiya for not coming back with it. I'm saying
the story
Kishimoto, why
should've-
did you write it that way?
Because we got our
That's
little
true.
shine. We got a little time where Sasuke had Orochimaru jutsus. We've seen Sasuke use snakes. We've
Yeah.
seen Sasuke using the body. What's it called when he shed the skin? We seen
Yeah.
those showing like, oh, you was trained by Orochimaru. Naruto came home with Rasengan. That was it. And yeah, Jiraiya had Rasengan, but like. He didn't even have the big Rasengan Jiraiya had.
Okay.
Like, massive
I can
Rasengan.
make the
Let me
argument
ask
in here,
this
right?
question.
I can say, and by the way, Rick, I'm gonna let you have it.
Go ahead.
Kakashi is Naruto's greatest teacher, in my opinion. I
agree.
agree.
He is his greatest teacher. But go ahead, Rico.
I don't
before-
think I don't agree.
Okay. Let me ask you this question. Narratively speaking, would it have been a little too much to give Naruto the bag that Sasuke had, given that he already had the Nine Tails? Two, compared to
Yes.
the other tails,
Yeah.
like Gaara, that what does Gaara has a bag to you guys too, other than some of the moves that
Gaara
he
has no
uses,
bag. He has
and
no
then
bag.
what you see him do once we
He
see
has a
him
ceiling
as the,
jutsu.
what we see him do as when he's the
Not only do you have
Kazakage.
that-
You get what I'm saying?
Listen,
so
listen,
comparing
listen.
the tails to each other,
Yeah.
Gaara being the Kazakage, he doesn't.
I
have
want
much
to
of a
answer
bag.
Rico's question. Can I go first? Can I go first?
Wait,
Go
let
ahead.
Margo.
Because I feel like Rico, to answer your question, is a reason why he did not get the bag Sasuke got, because Naruto represents hard work, right? I think, can we all agree on that?
Yeah.
Sasuke represents the cool, I got this,
Talent.
cool, calm-headed, talented, yada yada, right?
Yeah.
He was
Because
always talented,
Kirin,
yeah.
keep in mind, Kirin is his jutsu, bro. Like nobody else has that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you look at the parallels between the two, it's obvious Sasuke's supposed to have a bag because he's talented. He's this, he's that. Naruto works hard for everything he's at. He had to work hard to learn the Rasen Shuriken, right? Because that shit wasn't perfect when he hit Kakuzu the first time. He almost died. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I feel like I appreciate. It's really what you appreciate. I appreciate hard work more than talent. I appreciate hard work more than talent. Like I'm a Jimmy Butler fan.
I actually want to push back.
I got to
against
feel
this.
pushback.
Let's
Because I
CJ
had
go.
stuff to answer
CJ
for
go.
Rico.
Yeah, true.
So, one, I see where Martin's coming from. I can see where the creator was like, we need to give Sasuke more stuff because let's not forget when Sasuke left that village, the whole reason he left the village in the first
It's
place
for
is
power.
because he thought he was inferior to Naruto. So I
Yeah.
can see why he could have been like, we gotta catch Sasuke up.
Yeah.
You gotta catch him back up to Naruto because Naruto was doing some crazy ass shit. Like
Off of just raw
just
strength.
that the
Yeah.
Rasengan was supposed to be a S rank or A rank
Mhm.
jutsu, and Sasuke had Chidori, which was a grade below. But now he got the Chidori stream and all that other stuff. Also, you saying Gaara not having a bag. Gaara has a bag, but I feel like it's a different kind of bag because yes, Gaara relies on sand, but with that sand, he basically could do anything. The nigga can fly, the nigga can bury people, he can make spears, he can
Defensive.
make weapons, he can defend himself, he can make pillars, he can drown everybody in
Seal
sand,
people, like I
seal
said.
people. So it's like, yes, he has a bag, but yes, it all revolves around sand. So I felt like that jab to Gaara was unnecessary, but whatever.
man,
No, it wasn't a
necessary.
jab. It wasn't a jab. I was
No,
more
it
saying
was
like
it was a Thragg punch. That's what it was.
No.
Rico.
You bugging because Gaara became Kazekage in that time frame, and that's another thing that where I guess they wanted to implement that Naruto kind of low key got left behind a little bit because he came back and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, Neji's a Jonin," and you don't even want to hear about Gaara. That nigga already got your dream. He didn't even want that shit when you left. That nigga didn't want that job.
Gaara's bag. Okay, can we really because I see he's like Chill is really going in on Gaara's bag. Like I wanna introduce y'all to
Kakashi being his best teacher.
I don't
Yeah,
think
Kakashi's his best teacher. I think so. I believe so.
Toad was his best teacher.
I feel like Kakashi was actually trying to teach him
was his best
techniques. Like Kakashi taught him with Rasen Shuriken. Like
Jiraiya,
Jiraiya,
taught him
Well, he
Rasen.
didn't teach him, he helped him develop it.
he helped him develop the shit. Yeah, like just he did something. Jiraiya, what the fuck, bro? Like Giant Sengoku.
That's what I'm saying. And then
I want to be
still over here talking about some Jiraiya, their favorite character. They don't
But
make
go
sense.
to. I want to go back to what you were saying that they couldn't give Naruto a bag. I disagree with that. I really do because they gave the first Hokage a whole bag.
No, they could have.
Well, he was
No,
meant
what
to
I'm
be-
saying is
he
like they
also
could have,
knew
but it
that-
doesn't
what?
represent hard work. It doesn't represent his
Why,
character.
Yes, it could,
why are we comparing the first Hokage to children, my nigga?
Well, no,
No,
no.
time out. No, because you know why?
No, I
You know
see-
why?
I see what
It's the
you're saying.
opposite around. Because you know why? Because you pay attention to what even Hashima talk about it. Yes, Hashima said, yes, I was the talented one, but Madara represented hard work. And so therefore, and that was saying you give a bag.
Was that what it was?
Yes, he
That
did.
was opposite
When they
around.
talk
No?
about as kid, or maybe it could
I
have been
think
the other way
Madara was more
around.
talented. Madara was more talented.
Okay, then it still doesn't change the fact that either way, still doesn't change the fact that they both had a bag.
Real quick.
That's what
I
I'm saying.
want to kind of shut that part down too, because I feel like we're just moving along with that presupposition like it's true. I don't think Naruto worked harder than Sasuke. I think Sasuke put way
That's
more
cap.
hours in.
That's
trying
cap.
Way harder.
That is
He wanted to be
cap.
Just like Kakashi. Every single day after school, he was going home practicing his.
Earlier on.
Brother, that motherfucker was betting shurikens at like
Every single day,
goddamn.
fire about jutsu, draining all his chakra to try and master this stuff. And that's why he was so successful, because he got those fundamentals.
Guess
down
what?
early.
Guess what, Ty? Naruto had nothing. He had a fucking bowl of ramen, and he had just learned the shadow clone from a
Naruto was
scroll.
doing while Sasuke was training in his
Yeah.
home eating spoiled milk, being nobody
But-
likes
but
me,
Ty,
while
but
Sasuke
Ty.
was working hard.
Ty,
I
who's
agree.
there
I
to
agree
train
on
this
that.
kid? That's why I tell y'all. Look, I'm gonna give y'all go laugh. She like she watches Naruto for the first time, right? She's feeling bad that the whole third Hokage's dead. I said, "Fuck this nigga, man."
No.
Stop.
What? Real quick.
Third Hokage did what he
I
was
agree,
supposed to
Martin.
do. Where was Jiraiya?
Thank you, Rico.
Well, we're
Where
going off
was
topic. Hold on, we need to
Jiraiya?
back
Where
up.
was
We need to back
Hold
up.
on,
I
hold
do.
on. I know how you feel.
came
I know how you
10
feel.
years
CJ. Come on, bro.
Naruto.
Hold it back. Hold it back.
We worked in therapy for this. Every
Man, no
time
goddamn
we
therapy.
say the third Hokage triggers you. All right?
Nah, bro. No. Wait, no, real quick. Because again,
No, but I do agree with
Boruto
Ty.
fans over there. Naruto don't got time for his own kids, but you want third Hokage to have time for Naruto.
Wow, we're not gonna get into that, Ty. Come on now, brother. You can't get into that. That's totally different. What I'm saying is, it is totally different. Why would it not? Okay, one. Hold on. Number one, I want to go back to the original point because I'm not about to get into that Naruto as a father. I'm not about to get into that. I am not scared. Because number one, I don't agree with the shadow clone shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's a reason for it because I was watching the episode of Boruto. Hold on. I was the third Hokage. Well, let me say that no, Tsunade was the best Hokage. But anyways, third Hokage.
Whoa!
Oh, we really gonna debate this? I'm ready for this. I'm ready. Y'all lucky Nate is not here. Y'all lucky Nate is not here right now.
That's the best.
Couldn't even protect the village from pain. What
Hold on. We ain't talking about power. She's trash. All right. She could do shit against pain. But what I'm saying is this: the third Hokage. Look at what he has done. Right, Danzo, all this other shit. I don't have to explain y'all. Y'all know the vibes, right? Y'all look at everything that man has done for the village compared to Tsunade. If we're talking about an all-around Hokage, like I like Tsunade a lot better than I like the third Hokage.
Tsunade's the only one who left the village worse off.
What do you mean?
Hokage to when she left being Hokage worse off. What are you talking about?
The third Hokage wasn't doing what Ty? What was the third Hokage doing? What was he doing, brother?
He was dealing with the coup that was about to start. The Civil War. The nigga had to deal with that bullshit.
Nine-Tailed Fox attacked, and he's like, bro, I gotta get out of retirement because Minato just died. Let me go ahead and take on the mantle of Hokage again.
After he
got nobody else that can do it.
The third Hokage seen the village through every great shinobi war.
And it goes back to what y'all said. Naruto had nobody. The fourth left his ass in his care, and he didn't even train the nigga. So what did he do?
The fourth also told Jiraiya to be a grandfather to his jit.
And he did. He did more. He did more than the third Hokage did. Jiraiya did more.
No. Third Hokage had him a home. He made sure he was fed. He gave him Iruka Sensei to make sure he was. He
also didn't kill Orochimaru when he was supposed to. The village got attacked. Niggas died. Right? Let's not act like niggas ain't die off screen now.
Sasuke when she was supposed to.
Tsunade didn't kill Orochimaru either. Hashirama didn't kill Madara. Let's go down the list.
but did Orochimaru pull back up when Tsunade was no? What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do when you see a fucking nigga with clouds on his shirt say Almighty Push? What are you doing against that? As Hokage, I'm folded. Figure it out.
What did Minato do when a nigga came and stole his wife and came back?
Danzo, thank you, Chill. Look at Chill saying right now, bro. Danzo, Orochimaru, like, bro, that man, bro. What do we? I don't. Hey, rest in peace.
Hold on,
Jiraiya let Orochimaru go.
Give me a second. Yeah. Take your blood pressure, my friend.
I'm just saying.
I love CJ, man.
Danzo live and the third let Orochimaru live, but the first let Madara live, and Madara is the reason the whole world.
No. I'm just saying though, like Tsunade makes plays. Her strategy, when she does, like for example, she sent when it's time for the Sasuke retrieval arc, she sent that team to go get Sasuke. No, they failed. But look at the team though. Nah, bro.
They should have sent Shino.
That was the only shit.
Jiraiya to go die.
Wait. First of all, you're not doing that, ball. You're not doing that, ball. We're not doing that, ball. Stop it. Because Jiraiya was supposed to go out there, get intel, and come back. He engaged.
He got intel.
He engaged.
He didn't even tell her he was going to do nothing. He engaged himself because he was like, "Oh, I think this is my student."
Be careful.
Then he realized this nigga 5 people and got clapped. Like, man, nah.
He wanted to cover Pain's mystery.
Yes,
I'm not saying Tsunade was perfect. I'm saying she was a better Hokage and all around because there was like first.
Oh no, man.
Yeah, she was, bro. First Hokage, I feel like love him, right? Love the first Hokage. He remind me of Naruto. You feel what I'm saying? He died. He died to
live the first time. Chill.
He could have killed him when Naruto went.
Another. That's another L. That's another L, right?
All right.
Second Hokage, he was racist.
Oh my
okay.
God.
Period. Period. He was racist.
No.
That nigga seen. He wanted you to tell I was gone. He was gonna commit genocide.
They should have been gone.
All right,
I'm
so-
sorry.
so-
Toby Ramo was Cecil, and I agree with him.
This is what I want to say. Back to the main
Back
topic.
to the main topic, Rico. Go ahead,
Back
please.
to
Go
the
ahead,
main
bring it
topic.
on.
The main thing I was saying was I thought because the writer thought Naruto already has a 9 tail in him that he didn't want to give him furthermore bag. That's what I was trying to make.
Yeah, I didn't even get back to my point.
So that's what I was trying to get you back to is I was just thinking from you. He already has a 9 tail in him. I can explore more of giving him more power later on. So I got to keep him at an even kill like level still before. And like to your point,
I
they wanna
disagree.
catch Sasuke up. But that's what I was saying. Go ahead.
So here's
No,
my,
I disagree
my
on
take
that.
on that right there too.
No,
because,
it's not me saying what's right, Ma. It's me saying
I get
the
that.
thought
What-
of the Arthur.
yeah, because real quick, Mo. Because here's my thing with it. One, I don't think Naruto had enough to where it felt like it would have been overwhelming if you added more onto it. Because even at the end of the series, like what is the he's memed to this day, all he does is Rasengan. Still a meme, bro, because that's all he does. You can't give that man some other options? Something
I ain't gonna lie,
else
that's
he can
kind of
throw
true.
out?
He
That's
has
kinda true,
hands.
yeah.
He has hands.
And what
He
else?
has.
He got
has
Taijutsu. I
Ras-
give you that.
I think
He
y'all
got
are
hands.
underestimating the Rasen
Yeah,
Shuriken
man.
a lot. Like that
And
shit
he-
hits
No,
you
no,
on
I'm
a
not-
cellular level.
It doesn't change the fact it's still a former Rasengan.
I'm not-
Doesn't
I'm not
matter.
talking about the
What you
power of it.
mean?
I'm just
It's
talking about
still-
the versatility. He's always
It's
doing
like
the
it's
same
like that's like a
motions.
difference. No, what you just saying is like someone taking a hot dog and you split say, well, now it's a split hot dog. Nigga, still a hot dog.
Well,
Like,
Maul, let me ask you, why the fuck does Sasuke keep spamming fireballs? Why does he keep spamming that goddamn? When he got his brother's eyes, and you all know this, the nigga started spamming a Mataratsu like it was nothing. He was spamming that shit every day.
But he can. But also he'll do different.
He had Amaterasu.
He almost got
had-
blind.
okay.
He was almost blind.
Yeah,
Right?
but okay, but even with that Ultramartial, he was
he's
able to
fast.
do certain
Yes,
things with it more than Naruto. Naruto do the Rasengan and the Rasengan Sharingan. He took that Ultramartial, that nigga built the shield and called it something else. He also turned it into an arrow. No, I think not shot. I mean, like I forgot what
Ashura's
he
arrow.
block.
Ashura's arrow.
Yeah,
What you
stuff
talking
like
about?
so.
The Susanoo?
Indra's
Uh,
era, right?
Indra's arrow.
Injured time.
You know what I'm saying? He can able to do other stuff with his Ultramartial that
It's
he can
more
even add it to
interesting.
other parts of the jutsu.
More
That
creative.
Naruto is
Yeah.
just the Rasengan, it's just the Rasengan, fam.
Check me out, man. The only time Sasuke was ever stronger than Naruto was in part 1 Shippuden. This is a fact, bro.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with
You know what I'm
that.
saying?
What I'm saying is
I'm
that
not arguing
having
that
a
part.
bag isn't about making Naruto stronger. It's just
Yeah.
I
about
agree.
giving him more options
More
to
stuff.
display his strength.
Okay,
Because
I see what
look
you're
at how
saying.
Jiraiya fights. Jiraiya, when he was fighting
True.
Pain, at least
True.
interesting. You're like, oh, bro, what's he about to throw out next? With Naruto, we always know he's about to punch them or Rasengan them. It's like,
Yeah, but then you got that's why I say he became a better fighter at the same time though. Like his bag may be the same, but how he utilizes that said bag, you still don't see it coming. Like you could be fighting him,
honestly-
and that's a shadow
I
clone.
feel like I do.
Hold on. I honestly disagree. I feel like part 1 Naruto was pulling out way more stuff. With with it being more interesting with his shadow clothes. Like the whole thing with Neji.
Yeah.
I made a clone that pretended to be me, and I uppercutted that nigga to the moon. We don't see that from Naruto no more.
I'll be honest. I'm
don't
sad
see
that I
that
gotta
in
say this
Naruto,
to you, CJ, and I'm sad I gotta say this to you, but it worked, right? When he fought Kaki.
it
No.
did work. That's what I'm saying.
I'm talking about what I'm about to tell you. Like, he has more of a bag with these shadow clones now. What he did with that Kaguya shit, turning into the fucking men, and then he punched the bitch,
Sexy jutsu, my nigga.
bro. Like, I hate that I have to say that shit. I hate that I'm bringing this shit up. I hate I'm bringing this shit up, but it worked though.
No.
It worked though. You know what I'm saying? It worked to give them an
I hate
opportunity.
that shit. I hate when
Maul,
that's
I
the thing
mean,
that bothers me with Naruto.
we take
In the middle of a
reverse
fight-
sexy jutsu
Mhm.
serious. That nigga
No,
stripped Sasuke. First of all, let's talk about it.
Look. I think this is what I'm gonna say. This is probably my final take on this, right? I think he got a bag once he learned that Nine Tails control, bro. You get what I'm saying? Mini Rasen Shurikens. He was doing all kinds of shit.
What you say he put out? What you say he put out? He put out sexy what?
I'm you
Reverse
said that,
sexy
brother.
jutsu.
You
That nigga
said
put
that.
out reverse sexy jutsu.
But
I
you know what I'm
did say
saying? It's like what I'm saying is this, right? Like just all these things he's able to do with the clones, they matter, bro. Right? They matter. Like
I
for
get it.
example, to go back to Ty's point, because I was waiting to go back on to this, by the way. In the Boruto series, Ty, I agree with you when he was using the clones and he's being a bad dad, all that shit, right? But there was an episode which made me realize why he's doing it.
Why?
It was a nigga who robbed something. I think Boruto and his team was sent to go like do some shit. I forgot what it was. But he got on a train and he escaped. And Boruto, they all sad and shit. They looking down, woo doo doo, right?
All right. And
They
then you see
walking-
Naruto zoom past.
Yeah, bruh. I was like, this is why this nigga has clones everywhere. because it's shit like this. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is better controlling with the shadow clones is a big deal, bro. Chakra control is a big deal.
Right.
I'm not saying it's better than Sasuke's. I'm saying it's on up to par with him, bro. You feel what I'm saying? He doesn't have the bag that I want him to have. When I seen Itachi versus Sasuke, it made me realize there's levels to this bag shit, bro. Like Sasuke, when he pulled out Kirin for the first time and I seen that shit, there's nothing else I could say. I was like, this nigga Sasuke is just better than him when it comes to techniques.
I just thought of a really good example too. It's like, to me, it's like Yuta versus Yuji. Yuta got a bag.
That's a great,
Yeah.
yeah. Because he just spams black flashes. That's what it is. Yuji spams black flashes.
Yeah,
that's all he needs.
So I'm saying, like, don't get me wrong, Yuji can be entertaining, but to me, like, it's more interesting to watch Yuta fight.
Yeah.
It just is. It just is.
Okay, so hold on.
Hey,
No.
CJ, it is.
Yuta also got hands. Is what I'm saying.
It is.
It's not like Yuta don't got
You
hands.
just got a sword. You got a sword.
You know what? No. You know what? Yuji's be more intense because he be more on the edge of if he don't hit you with this, he might die. Whereas Yuta is able to
y'all not about to
finesse
tell-
and he got the back
As
to
much as I
to
love
put the fighter on the back foot
The
too.
back foot.
Where Yuji don't, he has to.
he has to bang your.
Yeah.
But look, y'all not about to tell me. You're not about to tell me. You're not about to tell me. I know you're not about to tell me that the fight between. Because don't get me wrong, Yuta's fight
The last one.
the last fight with all three of them, cinematic. I loved it,
Mhm.
but it did not have me on the edge of my seat like Yuji in that bathroom.
Did you read the
Yuji
manga
in
at that point?
Yeah, I read the manga way.
Okay, I was just trying to remember.
But Yuji in that bathroom with Chozo and that nigga.
I feel you. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta go with CJ's point. I got to.
Yeah, that was
I
more
feel
intense.
Like, I feel like the circumstances were different there.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Because I feel like there was some level of like history and beef there and build up. Because Yuji was just going up against like people he didn't know.
Yeah.
But Yuji killed his brothers, so you know there's gonna be a clash. Jozo's been looking to kill this man this whole time. So I feel like the situation is what built it up, not the fight itself. You know?
No. He's talking about the intensity of said fight. Like
That's what I'm saying.
When Yuji fought what's the dude name that we all hate? I hate this nigga Mahito.
Mahito.
That shit, man. Bro, I'm on the edge of my seat, bro, because I want this nigga to die. You know what I'm saying? And I want Yuji to be the one to do it.
Yuta, you have the confidence that Yuta gonna pack this nigga. Like even when
hold on now. I hate to say this. I was on Twitter. He ain't no Yuta. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was calling him a fraud. I don't know. I wasn't reading it. You feel what I'm saying? I did not know this man was like this. Whatever he was doing in Africa, he got me. I gotta get a shirt. I gotta get some type of. I gotta order some.
You thought Yuta was a fraud from
I
when?
thought
Like,
Yuta was a fraud, man.
When he pulled
I
up
seen the
and
movie.
backed up Yuji?
No. I seen the movie, but like that's his only feat, though. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not sizing it right. I'm saying that's his only feat. But then now, what he just did, I swear to God, like, have y'all ever watched characters and said, "Thank God my nigga not in this fight right now"? I was like, "Thank God," cause I'm like, bro, the Roach, fuck the Roach. You get what I'm saying? He already knew how to beat that nigga. Yeah. It's the bitch bending the fucking reality. Nah, I want Yuji to stay 10 feet away from her. And the other, the JoJo Circus nigga, the one who shot the fucking laser beam. Stay away from these niggas. Like,
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think like I'm really thinking in a 1v1. I don't think Yuji has any of them.
Absolutely not. Without what?
Every single one of them.
Every time. Yeah.
Yes. Easily. Because you gotta remember too, the Roach has a cursed tool, the festering blade. You get cut by that once, it lays eggs in you that starts eating you from the inside.
Yeah, but I feel like Yuji
get cut up all the time, bro. What?
When do you get cut up?
When he's fighting against people?
Like who?
He got cut by Mahito. He got cut by Yuta.
When did he get cut by Mahito?
When he was fighting Mahito, he definitely got cut. He even had his face was messed up too.
I thought that was from a punch. I didn't think that was from a cut. Like,
listen,
I mean, he gets hit. Is what I'm saying.
He bleeds.
Like, you get hit once,
I guess.
Yeah, it's just I just feel like Yuta just it just shows you levels to this shit, bro. Like levels. Like Megami, he just did his domain expansion. Nigga, Yuta been doing it. Yuta been hey.
You want to say hi to the live? Say hi. I don't know. I'm gonna put it too loud. I feel like you just woke up.
Yeah, Yuta just that 3-way domain expansion, all that shit. Like the Iron Man arm.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man. Yuji ain't got no fucking bag, man. He got a Black Flash, bro.
I'm not gonna lie though, like realistically speaking, is there any other character you think that could have gone there other than Gojo and actually like one and Sukuna, obviously?
Yeah.
No.
There's
I don't
nobody
know,
else. There's nobody.
I
Maki,
don't think Hikari got it either.
I don't-
I think
Maki.
hard counter is Hikari. Maki, ooh.
No,
Maki
I don't
could
think
have
Maki
pulled that
got it.
2v1.
No, I don't think
You don't think she's fast enough to?
I
take out
think.
Zoro?
I think.
No.
I don't think Maki's fucking with the girl with the who can bend reality.
Uh-huh.
She can't fuck with her. I don't think so.
But
I
I think,
think
with the
that's that would be the
sword,
hardest
What's
one.
Maki gonna do? Try to punch her in your
We can't
body?
hear you,
Yeah.
brother.
Actually, you know who else kind of counters Maki too? Druve.
Yeah.
The guy with the invisible like slashing lines
The man?
behind all the Shikigami. That
Oh
she can't see.
yeah.
Yeah.
She can sit though. She
It's
can
all
sit.
about
She-
matchups, bro.
No.
It's all about
look,
matchups.
I'm saying the trail they leave
Oh,
behind
the
is a
trail.
blade. Yeah.
She can.
So I'm like,
wait, why can't she sense that?
nope, you can't sense it. That's the whole thing. That's why Ura didn't even realize it was there.
But
I'm starting to
Maki's-
realize, like with like high
I mean,
quality
maybe it
anime,
makes sense. I don't know.
it's all about matchups. Like Naruto, I wouldn't want him fighting Datara because he got that shit that
Yes,
can go in
1000%.
the bloodstream. I don't want that, right?
Martin, I 1000% agree with you. That's why I tell these guys all the time. I was like, when it comes to like fights in Naruto, it's not about powers, it's about what technique you have. And I feel like that's why you get to this day have this person versus this person who will win. Because just because this was early, like Zabuza came early Naruto, that does not mean he was not a hitter. You know what I mean? He probably can still scrap with a lot of people in Shippuden. We just didn't get to see that because he got packed up early on. So when it comes to like One Piece, bro, it's really hard to maintain some of these fights because, bro, once hockey and everything got involved, like, bro, come on now, like, where's Buggy at?
Yeah.
Top two.
No, for sure.
But no, continue.
he
Go
number
ahead.
two?
Go ahead.
Oh,
Continue
okay.
what you were saying, man.
Yeah, I think with that colony, there was nothing that Yuji was doing. But the Naruto take when Maul was saying, go ahead, Ty, go ahead.
I just said I did actually think of one person I think who could have maybe pulled it off. Yuki. I think Yuki could have pulled it off if she had gone there. Yeah.
You think Yuki pulled it on? Yeah, I think so.
I think so. She
I
just
think
came
so.
to mind. I was just like, Loki, she got the
forgot about her.
Shikigami. Hey, let me not get into more because we see the Shikigami already in season 2. Let me not get into more.
Yeah,
but I think
we're
she got
past the time skip question, or we moved past that. The plot,
Yeah,
like,
we'll move past it.
Sasuke's plot armor is. I agree with that. He should have been dead 3 times. I think twice or 3. That fucking shit he did with Datara when he pulled out the snake. How did
So
he have
annoying.
enough time to do that
So
shit?
annoying.
Cap,
I don't
we
wanna
seen
trigger
it blow
Ty
up
today.
in his face. We saw it blow up in his face. It was
No, but
here.
also too,
He was
CJ.
here.
If he didn't have Chidori, he's dead. The shit was in his bloodstream. That's why I don't want Naruto to fight. Well, now granted,
Naruto
Nine
would've
Tails
died.
ain't. I don't think the Nine Tails would have let the nigga like die like that. I think
What would
the
the
Nine
Nine
Tails
Tails have done?
probably heat
There's
up his
nothing he could
blood.
have done. How you heal
Well,
cellular destruction?
You're right.
How do you heal that?
Damn.
Nine Tails
Maybe
would've been-
maybe a chakra cloak would probably protect him from that. I don't know.
I
Who
don't
gives a
think so.
fuck?
Not from the inside.
It's all matchups, bro. I don't want him fighting that nigga. Like if Sasuke fought Pain, Sasuke's going to die. For sure. Sasuke's gonna die.
I'll hold you. If you would have swapped Granny Chiyo and Sakura and Kakashi and Naruto, I think they would have died.
Yeah, I think so.
I think they would have died.
I think so.
Wait, say that one more time.
I think if you would have swapped Granny Chiyo and Sakura and Kakashi and Naruto, they both would have died. Both
The
teams would've
puppets,
died.
the puppets and shit. I think Naruto would have crashed out and tried to make as many clones as he seen puppets. I really believe that. But
It only takes Naruto to one time to get poisoned. That's over.
Yeah.
yeah, I get it though. But like he has the
Kakashi
Nine
too.
Tails, bro. Like that Nine Tails, bro. As long as he takes over, what the fuck is that puppet nigga doing against that?
Once again, that really boils down to the Nine Tails.
Oh
can
my
get
gosh,
over
this just reminded me. I have to ask y'all this question. I really want Ball. I'm glad you're here. I was in a hard down debate with Nate. Nate looked me dead in my eyes on FaceTime and said, Sage Mode Kabuto is beating KCM Naruto. I think I texted you this, Rico. I don't remember if I did or not. But
Sage Mode Naruto's beating
Sage Mode,
KCM
he
Naruto.
said Sage Mode Kabuto is beating KCM Naruto. The Naruto that was in the war, before the Baiju mode, before all the other shit. He talking about when he
1000%.
first got the shit.
1000%.
Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
1000%.
bro.
1000%. I'm not
Ball,
wrong.
do you believe that? Do you believe that? I really want your take.
1000%.
Kabuto. So
Sage
Kabuto
Mode
is beating
Kabuto.
Sage Mode Kabuto is beating Naruto at what point? What
KCM.
Naruto?
KCM won Naruto when he first got the
K-
Nine Tails chakra.
When he first got the Naruto, you talking about that's when he first got it with
Yeah.
Killer B.
I think that's actually not even
Yeah.
that hard of a fight.
You think Kabuto is watching him?
Wait.
Itachi and Sasuke couldn't beat that man.
No, no,
They had
no.
to
Time out.
trap
You know,
him.
no. This is why.
Hold on,
Time
hold
out.
on. Let me
Here's the
think
thing.
about that.
We gotta keep in mind that same KCM Naruto. Remember, they broke through that barrier to escape. You know, the
With-
B Island as well too.
Yeah. Killer B had to do a tail beast bomb, and
Yeah.
Naruto had to hit the tail beast bomb. Let's not forget that.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, that's true. He had to hit.
I
the
feel
tail
like
beast
y'all are
bomb.
really underestimating KCM Naruto right
No,
now.
I'm not
the only thing
underestimating KCM one. My thing is though,
KCM
it's hard to. The only thing that we got that with KCM one that he was
say
able
maybe.
to dodge
KCM2
the Raikage lightning attack. That's the closest feat that we got.
Right.
That's it.
It proves
we-
that right alone right there is a feat
But-
that proves a lot though.
But we prove speed wise, but it don't necessarily prove strength wise. That's all I'm saying. It proves his stamina. Cause nigga was producing a bunch of cause he produced a lot of KCM shadow clones. So that we know that nigga got a lot of stamina, and we know that nigga got a lot of speed. That's what I'm saying. But he going against it. That's also a nigga that's a dragon, and it took 2 people that had to unlock their Mangekyo Sharingan to fight this nigga. One nigga had to sacrifice an
Well,
eye.
can you make the argument that Itachi really wasn't fighting him seriously in a sense because
No,
he
he
wanted to
was
stop?
He was definitely.
He definitely was.
No, he
Okay.
definitely was.
There was some
Okay.
urgency
Definitely
in his voice too.
Because
Yeah.
this is Nate's point, right? Like he was saying, it took 2 people, like what y'all is saying. 2 people had to fight him. You know what I'm saying? And I'm
And again, I'll stand by. They didn't beat him. They trapped him in a loop.
But to Martin's point, because I'm trying to play devil's advocate. To Martin's point, Itachi did say he wasn't going to kill Kabuto because if he died, Kabuto specifically said, "You could kill me, and the jutsu would continue." So I feel like Itachi did know that they couldn't kill him.
That's a good point. That's a good point, actually.
It really is a toss up, and I'm thinking about KCM1's speed and the fact that
just
also
raw strength too, CJ. By the way, raw strength.
the strength is there too, but it's the speed, and then it's the fact that one thing Kabuto had in his bag to specifically go against Itachi and Sasuke is that blinding light that dulled all the senses. But I don't think that would have worked against Naruto because
Naruto got nature energy.
Kisame inside the sword, and
Hey, shout out to Chill, by the way, bro.
Yeah.
Chill is so funny, bro. This man is hilarious.
Chill
Like,
say?
that nigga said he used Izanagi. That nigga was definitely serious.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I agree.
Itachi was definitely
Hey.
serious to give up his eye for that. But I'm just saying, KCM Naruto has the sensory ability that he got from out of nowhere. I ain't gonna hold you. Naruto being a sensory type blew me, but I guess because his dad was also a sensory type, whatever. I feel like he would be able to sense Kabuto through the blinding light, but Kabuto had a lot in his bag. He had the cave itself fighting him. He had giant snakes. He could summon other people who he had the flute girl come out his stomach playing the flute music. He had Orochimaru come out with the poison. And a lot of that stuff was just blocked because they had Susanoo. But I don't know if Naruto would have had the ability to like.
Yeah, I think he'll need. I think he'll need
the
KCM
speed
too
of
when he
Naruto.
bonds with Karma. I think he'll
Yeah.
need that. I'm not sleep.
I
No
said
one think.
definitely KCM 2, but I think KCM 1 would have been a toss up. I really think
I just don't believe
Here-
that, bro. I can't.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing with KCM 1. This is what I give you a KCM 1. All right. This is what I still give you because he was still keeping up with the third Hokage when they was fighting. Okay, when they were just fighting, just fighting. All right? At that time, before he found out what the weakness to kill him, where he realized it had the third, he had to, like
he was
third
going to lose
Hokage.
against the third Hokage though. He had to
Not
make
the third. I mean, not the
hit himself.
Hokage. Third Hokage.
The
Raikage.
yes. He had to make the third Hokage hit himself.
To
Yes,
himself.
I
But what I'm
understand.
saying, before he ran out of stamina, Rico, at the end of the day, he was still keeping up with him, or he was the only person that can give him a challenge. Let's just put it like that. Okay.
And also too,
I
Maul.
ain't saying
Let's
that.
remember.
Also
Maul,
too.
let's remember
Also
now.
too. He was a clone.
Yeah, that was a clone.
was a
That's what I'm
clone.
saying. So that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. This.
You have to
That's the
also
closest
remember-
thing to strength. Well, see, what I'm saying, that's the closest thing to strength that I can use when it comes to
Yeah.
KCM 1. But when it comes to that speed and stamina, bro, that stamina was out there. Come on. We still had to mess up on the battlefield. That nigga dispersed more than 100 clones. That's KCM 1, bro.
I understand. It was 1,000 clones, I think. But no,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong. KCM Naruto clones were like that, but let's not forget one of them got cut by what the nigga with the lollipop and it just disappeared. Remember that? He cut through a Zetsu,
Yeah,
but then the
shit.
clone was behind a Zetsu, and he was just like,
Yeah.
"Oh my god!"
Yeah.
So it's like
I just don't think. I don't see anything Kabuto has that'll stop. Like if Naruto did like a giant Rasengan, right? Just to hypothetically. I want to know what Kabuto is doing to stop that. Is it a snake? You gonna sacrifice a snake?
You have to understand, Kabuto is a Orochimaru. You hit him with a giant Rasengan, what he's gonna do? Spit out another one. Okay, what?
Yeah, for sure. I think
Whoop-de-doo.
Ultimately, I think Naruto is gonna overpower him. That's my argument when I was talking to him.
I don't think so.
I really do.
You gotta keep in mind, and also he got his sage thing. He can dodge too as well. Remember, they shot a whole arrow at him, and that Sushino arrow, and Kabuto easily dodged that with no pressure.
I also want to bring up this point because I don't understand why he didn't do it. Kabuto really could have just been like, all right, so I'm running a war out there. I'm winning on this front and this front. I'm gonna pull back some of these Edo Tenseis and just summon them back where I'm at, and then he could have reverse jump Itachi.
Yeah, I don't think that's
like that.
I think he was trying to flex, Loki.
I think he was.
Yeah, but like I don't think that is as simple as like turning on a Game Boy and turning it back on, brother.
I mean, I don't see why not. We've seen him do it. He
also knows who he's fighting to. Like two Uchiha's that's watching his every move. There's no way he has time to do anything.
Nigga, he blinded them, and for a good minute, they didn't even know where he was.
Yeah.
Remember when
he was like just hiding in there.
Remember when he was?
So he finna do all this and break. No.
Martin. Remember when in the beginning of the fight, he was standing in the middle of the room with his cloak on, and he started having the snakes come out, and then they grabbed him with the Susanoo and did this, and he wasn't even there. They didn't even know he wasn't there.
Even in that moment, he could have done is what you're saying.
He really could have just at that moment you could have seen like 4 or 5.
Well, that's Orochimaru's arrogance. You know, he had Sage Mode, so he think I could take these two niggas.
Orochimaru would have definitely pulled up with Edo Tenseis. What are you talking about?
He did that.
Don't play fair.
When he fought the third Hokage, what that nigga pulled? He pulled the first, second, and the third Hokage said, "Nah, you don't
he had shit plan. He had that shit plan.
Let me ask this though. This is the last question we can head out because it's pretty late. Do y'all think if it was the flip, would Naruto have caused Itachi and Sasuke that much trouble versus what Kabuto did?
No. Hell no. You talking about that version of Naruto, KCM1 Naruto? He's not beating Itachi and Sasuke in that moment. No.
So then I think we might.
But matchups, like we were saying before, though.
We've seen
it's matchups, though.
I know. But I'm saying though.
I take this back. Would Naruto go against the 2v1 with Itachi and Sasuke? No. But if it was a 1v1 between Itachi and Naruto, I think he had it. I think he had it. I think he has to get Sasuke because Sasuke is still fairly new learning his jutsu. What are you talking about?
Huh?
Sasuke was stronger than Itachi at that point. He had Itachi's eyes. He had eternal MS. What are we talking about?
Since Ember Kabuto needs sacrifice probably to re-summon Edo Tensei.
But we've seen him
summon
Edo Tensei
you could summon like the same way how you
by the way, guys, I just popped that into the AI and the AI just said like Kabuto would win. That's why that shit into the AI.
Damn.
But like I said, honestly, because a lot of people like to bring up the fact that Naruto was quote unquote fighting Itachi, or Itachi was fighting KCM Naruto on par. And I was just like, are we forgetting that Naruto wanted to talk to Itachi about Sasuke? And it wasn't really like Itachi had no control over his body. His body was, I'm going to fight Naruto and try to kill him so I can bring him back to Kabuto. Naruto had the option of being like, I need to talk to you. So I'm gonna fight with you on a level where we can have a conversation. So who really is downplaying themselves so they can have this conversation? Naruto or Itachi? Naruto. Yeah. Naruto was stronger than Itachi at that point. I'm sorry. He was. A lot of Itachi lovers, Maul.
I'm not an Itachi lover.
I know.
Yeah.
But man.
A lot of Itachi lovers like to make it seem like Itachi was stronger than he was at that point.
This been a record-breaking stream. We about to hit 3 hours, y'all boys.
All right, we got 6 minutes to go. We can talk for 6 more minutes.
No, we are not.
No, we're not.
But last thing though, because I do want to say too, like genuinely speaking, I really don't like the Kurama cloak, bro. I don't like how it looks. I don't like the
wait. How you gonna end the stream being disrespectful like this? You don't like what,
bro? Anyways, it was a great stream, everybody. Hope you have a no mess. No.
Hey, I just texted Nate. By the way, Rico. I just texted Nate. Rico said, tell Rico. I said, I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I ain't disagree, brother. That's why I said I think Kabuto got it too.
I think Kabuto.
Yeah, I'm leaving more Kabuto.
Now, if it was
But
Casey
shout
and
out to Nate
Naruto
for this
and
topic. Shout out to
Killer
Nate, man.
B, maybe.
All right, man.
Good stuff, though.
We will catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe, and also check out our boys Martin's new pod coming out soon, and check out his episodes that he has with LTD.
Oh shit! I just had a thought. No, Naruto loses. Damn, I just thought about it. I'm sorry, everybody. Naruto loses. Good night,
Wait,
everybody.
Itachi.
No, because I just
Kabuto?
realized, one of the people Kabuto had in his stomach was Sengetsu. You really can't hurt that nigga. unless
I'm
you
sorry.
have
I'm sorry. I didn't want to end the stream like this, but Nate is on the phone right now. Nate, go ahead and say your piece. We wrapping up, bro.
That
What
nigga
did you,
Nate.
brother?
Before I say what I have to say, don't ever doubt me again when it comes to the talk about Naruto. You understand me? I told your ass this. You understand me? I've been told you this. I told you Naruto has no chance of beating him. That's all I have to say.
You have a good night, okay?
No, I ain't gonna lie. I agree with
Yes,
that.
sir.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a really, really good
Naruto
point.
doesn't
Actually.
have any lightning chakra at that point to get past the Sengetsu water.
Shout out to Nate.
So he would have just liquefied himself every time Naruto tried to hit him with Rasengan.
Yeah.
Rasengan liquid.
Yeah.
And that leaves Naruto open for a counterattack.
Nate. Oh,
It's over with.
what's his plug, gang?
All right, y'all boys.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Martin, shout yourself out one more time.
Oh yeah, man. LTD Pod. Right now, I'm off Instagram to focus on the album, so I'm working on a new album right now. But LTD Pod _ is the, and the new pod is MT. Wow, Jesus Christ, MOT
MTH?
Pod
Yeah.
_ So yeah, man, check us out.
And we'll catch
Good
you
stuff,
guys
good
in the
stuff.
next one. Peace.
Appreciate
Shout out
you.
to Chill for coming in tonight, man.
Peace.